bot wasn't on, but it's turning on right now. Music's not working out. Oh, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone. I'm thinking of changing the music, but I don't know if this next one will be good. I'm trying to find a good one to listen to for today. But welcome! It's me, DaisyDaLion, DaisyDaLion, your Dandelion lion, here to pollinate your day full of sunshine and good vibes. Me. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. Oh my god! Ah! I had a hand cramp really quick. I had like 2 hand cramps. This morning I had a hand cramp. Last night, this morning I had a hand cramp, and just now I had a hand cramp. I don't know what the heck that was. It's kind of scary, but welcome. Let's try this one. Nah, some of these are not. Oh, maybe this one. I don't know if this one's sad. I don't want. Oh, this one's cute. It's kind of warm. I don't want it to be too heavy vibes, you know? I want it to be chill today. Welcome! Meow! You guys can hear me and see me, right? Thank you for stepping in. Welcome, Daisy. Hello, hello! Hello, everyone. Hoi, hoi. Today, we chat about our dreams, and I will manifest them. Good morning. Hi, Shadax. Hello, Toph. Hello, ZR. Hello, Sandro. The chat's a little bit like undo the months. Fezzy and Turn Snackle, and Michael and Ale. Welcome, and Bat. And Harvey and Reeby and White Wolf. Welcome, and Train and Melvin and Sky and Plausible and DY Onion and everyone. Welcome. I hope I get the chance to fulfill all my dreams. Happy Sunday. How was your guys' weekend today? Yes, feel free to stamp in. Yes, Lord speaks. Okay, so I'll show you guys. I have a little thing set up here. Here. Where we're gonna talk about my dreams, but first I wanted to talk about your dreams and kind of brainstorm a bit before we get into like the shebango. But yeah, I'm so happy today. I hope you guys had a good weekend so far, with the weekend still going on. I think for some people it might be just more started, or in the end, I don't know. I never know if I'm in like more of like the late side or the early side, you know, where it's like some people are in Monday, or is it more like more people are on Saturday? I think more people are Saturday. I'm not sure. Slept in. That's great. I could not get a really good sleep last night. Trouble focusing today. No. You need to focus today. Hopefully not too much. You guys can hear me all right. The audio's not too, like, the music is not too loud, right? More people on Sunday right now. Really? What do you mean? At work or something? Sunday evening. Oh, more. Yes, more people on yes. Are there anybody in Monday? Yeah. It's a great. We already were planning to do like a chat about my dreams and my goals. It's not really brought on about anything that happened in the week or anything. But yes, I got my first hit tweet. It's so dumb because it's like I don't value those kind of things too much, but it is really nice to feel recognized. So I'm like really excited because I feel like it's the first time where I feel like I did something right on there. You know, I fucking hate social media sometimes. I'm shy and I'm not good about sharing the things that I like and marketing myself. Like I'm really bad at that, and like it's always been a really big insecurity of mine in this kind of space, because you know, when people show love and engagement to like the things that you love and you do, it feels like, oh, you're doing something right. But I know that a lot of it is just luck and stuff, right? So I'm not like, you know, if this is my one for the rest of my life, I think I can have it fuel like my strength to keep trying to keep doing better, you know? I'm really excited because I'm like really surprised because I feel like So, if you guys aren't on social media, it's okay, I understand. I posted a clip of me playing one of the lamp songs from yesterday's unarchived bass stream. And I just posted the whole song, and I don't know, I just was like, I should try to at least, you know, I don't really know. I should try because it's unarchived and some people will miss it, so I might as well share. And I thought I did pretty alright for like my skill level. I thought I played it better than I have in the past, so I was like, oh, just share, you know. I try, and like a lot of people like showed a lot of love about my bass playing, and it was like, I don't think I'm all that good, and I know that like my hands, I feel they look very amateur, like my fingers are flying all over the place, and it's like I'm really hard on myself, so it's like hard for me to like accept my wins and like see that I'm good, and like I often think that I am bad, and like sometimes social media kind of unintentionally makes me feel the same way, where it's like, oh man, like people, there's always people who like people who are cuter or have more like cool things going on, and maybe I'm not good in this space because I never have those moments. Like I've never had a tweet go over like 1,000 likes, like ever, like in my whole life, you know, like in my whole life. And like my life is, so it's like, it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal or anything, but for me it was like a very big like boost in confidence and like motivation to continue, because there's not a lot of bass playing VTubers, so I want to lean into it if people are interested to hear me play. But yeah, that's one of, it was not really my dream to have like a hit tweet, but it's like, it feels like a dream come true already, you know. It's like not like a dream, but it's like a milestone, right? Like I've never had that before. I'm not popular, I'm just a little guy. And a lot of you guys have been really supporting my streams as well, and I've been like feeling really overwhelmed and like full of like, and then like I think something that has been helping me a lot is I, in my whole career, in my whole life, I make myself small and I make my dreams small, and I don't tell people what I want because I don't want to be disappointed, you know? Like I don't want to tell myself I want to reach a certain goal, or I want to like do certain things just to not do it and then feel even worse about myself. So like I've learned to just don't have those kind of like dreams, you know? I have dreams, but I keep them low expectation, because like if my expectations are low for myself and the people around me, then I'll never be disappointed. Like I'll never feel like a failure, and I've felt like a failure for a long time in my life, and I've never really been nurtured to feel like I'm good at things and I have things to offer the world. That's just something I never had in my life. Like I was never nurtured in that way, where it's like, oh, you are valued, you're this or that, and like so it was very easy to make myself small. But I've learned that like you guys love me so much and my dreams are really big, and like I'm in a position where I've worked so hard to get to the place that I am today, where like I'm comfortable where I like am streaming, I'm comfortable in my home, like I'm in like a more stable environment, I'm like emotionally don't have like people who are like really toxic and like emotional, like, you know, adding that baggage to my life, and so I can focus on the things that really matter to me. And so I thought that a good stream to have today was to like reevaluate the things that I want and to like really try to go for them, because I feel like after like the demonetization stuff, and I came into this venture with like guns a-blazing, you know, first 100 days I did the best that I could, and then it felt like YouTube was like, F you, you know, and it felt like the world was like, F you, and I was like, the world for so long felt like it was like, F you, all the time, F you, you know, like, you will never stop trying because you're not good and nobody's ever gonna give a fuck about you. Stop trying so hard, right? And like, but I keep trying, and then you guys keep showing me so much like love and like appreciation for the effort that I put in and the time that I put into like my hobbies and my talents and like the things that I love the most, that like I'm learning to see a lot of worth in myself, and I'm learning that it's okay if I have a dream and I have a goal and I don't hit it, because like one day I might And so like it's better to have dreamt and like went for it than have regretted, you know? Like I'm someone who is lucky to have this opportunity to be with like Chroma and Brave and Idol in the past and like other kind of situations in the past, because I'm someone, I don't audition for stuff, you know? Like people, I don't want to be like, oh, I don't audition, people find me, but I don't have the confidence to like be I for a long time had a lot of like, I'm not strong enough to feel like I'm a piece of crap, because I already feel like a piece of crap half the time, you know? So it's very hard for me to like try to go for like audition for something and then like maybe get to like certain stages and then not get picked for. So I just won't go for it because I can't do that. My mental is like not strong for a long time, and so I'm much stronger than I am today. And so I want to tell you guys like what I want and make the things that I want really clear. So if you guys want to support me in my dreams and my goals, that like you know how to support me, and then I know how to support you as well. Hi! So I said a lot of stuff just now, so I'm gonna read what you guys said, but tell me if you have a dream as well. I guess that's just kind of the prelims, kind of like the intro to like the topic for today, the Cheto topic. It's like really easy to just be like, oh, I don't really want anything, and it's okay if like people don't come to my streams, and it's okay if people don't see me, and it's okay, but it's not okay, because I feel sad when people don't come watch me. I feel sad when you guys don't feel happy, and I feel sad when like maybe there's something that I love to do and like it doesn't get the recognition that I feel like it maybe. I don't think everything I do needs like a lot of recognition, and I'm like, I don't know, you know, but you want to be seen for the things that you love. You make art, and I'm someone who wants to make art for people to see, and I want people to, I have this like underlying like, I want to feel love, and I feel love, but I'm always like, I want to share my outlook on life and my positive nature with everybody, you know? I want everybody to feel less alone and happy, and like I really have like a goal to like make the world a better place and like ignite your hearts with like music and art and silly vibes and like role plays and like fun gaming streams and like keep pushing myself to new limits. So yeah, like I've always had that, but I've always been like barred by my own like lack of self-confidence and like the feeling that I'll never get there. And there are times where I've tried, but I was still so plagued by so many things that it's like you try, but it's like, you know, you could do better, and you know in your heart you could do better. But I feel like this year I've been it hasn't been perfect, right? But I feel like I'm like kind of, I don't know, I'm just yapping. But yeah, I'm just happy to be here. I'm just a girl. I just want everybody to be happy, but I want me to be happy too, you know? So yes, if you guys have a dream, I want to hear about it. Cause it's okay, because when we talk about our dreams, then the world will hear, you know? It's very important, you know? Like, it's okay if you say what your dream is and it sounds like the fucking most crazy, outlandish thing. I want to be an astronaut, but I'm like a 40 years old dude and I'm not smart, but I still want to like do those things. Maybe like there are some things that like we can't do, but we can still, there's so many things in the world that like, you know, there's like VR technology and like there's different kind of simulation things and things that we can visit and things where we can like get close to our dreams, right? I like to have a family, but I'm getting kind of old with no progress there. I believe! Don't worry, even like my family, my mom has been like remarried like a lot of times and stuff, and like some people find love and like family and like kinship later in life. You just never know, you know? You gotta keep doing the things that you love, and you might find people that also, you know, someone or people that might, you know, give you that same thing. And that's the thing too with family. I've learned too, it's like maybe your idea of what like you want is like a family and stuff, and like I hope that you have that, right? But there's always like things in our life now that we can like have those little like moments of family closeness with like friends and like people that we get closer to when we share our hobbies and the things that are morals and the things that we think, you know, when we put ourselves out there. I don't like this song, sorry, it's just like it stops, like the music is like kind of doesn't loop, so it like stops And it's like kind of dumb. I'm gonna change it really quick. No, some of these are kind of... Excuse me. What are these musics? But yeah, I really... Oh, guidance from a starry sky. Oh no, I clicked the ad. Oh, okay. Is this too, like, inspirational? It feels kind of sad. I don't want it to be sad. I don't know which one's the vibe. Sunflower's life. This one's alright, but it's still a little sad. I don't want it to sound sad. A girl and a sunflower. I'm a girl. Why are these kind of sad? I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy today. I want everybody to feel light and happy. Where did I put that in the search bar? I want everybody to feel light and happy. Give me a BGM. Ah! This is kind of dinky. Maybe it won't loop like a dummy. Hello! Okay, let me read. I might have missed some of what you guys are said. My dream is that the life I have now will continue the way it does because I feel content now. I love that for you. I'm so happy and I hope so too. I believe. I feel the same way. I don't want anything to change. I just want things to go up. But even if it don't go up, I'm really happy today. No, I've never thought of my own dreams before. I just wish for my life to never hit rock bottom. Thankfully, it's not yet. Yeah, I feel that. It's very easy to hit rock bottom, too. Like, everything is... Oh. Sorry, I'm thinking about the music. It was like, kind of stops a little bit. But yeah, I hope so, too. I hope only good things, you know? You never know with, like, life and the economy. And you don't know if, like, a meteor is gonna hit. and then everybody's in the apocalypse. And we don't even, you'd be like, remember that time where I used to just, like, waste the day away? I watch VTubers and play video game. Oh, man, I should have appreciated it more because now I have to, like, fight bad guys and mutated monsters. Everyone has the right to strive for happiness. Yeah, I agree. I'm not really much of a big dreamer. Most I can really think is just wanting to be successful in life, have a family one day, kids even. That'd be nice. Aw, I hope so too. Good thing if you're if any guys in the chat though, your swimmers are like last longer. So you don't have to feel so biological clock. I think as a female too, I sometimes dream for kids, and then there are times where I'm like, I don't know, you know? Like I love children and I love the idea of having a family, but it's also like expensive. And I'm a little selfish, I guess. I guess these kind of things are these dreams and stuff. I have dreams and I have things that I want still. I don't feel fulfilled completely, like I still have some stuff I want to achieve. So it's like balancing that and like your biological clock is like a kind of a crazy thing. But yeah. I don't like the song either. I have to change it. It has an abrupt stop. I don't like these musics. I don't like the hippocampal sharing. I don't like these musics. What are these musics? Warm. But yes, I'm feeling really happy because it's like, well, first, like, I don't know, I feel really happy this week because this week like I still cannot believe, like I think I need like those moments where you have wins, right? Like sometimes you just feel like you haven't had a win in a long time. It's very difficult to continue with life when it's like those brainworms kind of trickle in, and like it's okay because brainworms are normal, but then you still don't have like a win to like get you out of that kind of thought. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like sometimes you have lows and then you have lows and then you have a few lows and then you are a little stagnant and you don't have like a win, you know, and you don't have a win yet, and then you're doing all right, but you're like coasting. And I feel like this week I had some wins, and like I like try not to be too happy about it. Like I'm happy, but I try to like not let myself get like too high over like feeling like I did good, because I'm scared like that is gonna be the new normal. And I want to remember that my normal is like before, like years ago. That's my normal, and like I can always be happy today, because where I compare my like growth is from a long time ago, and it's not just like, oh yeah, yes, last week was really good, so like this week should be like I should have all these highs, you know. I just think about like all the times, you know, I was really struggling, you know, struggling with content creation and struggling with life and surviving and my family and people and myself and like everything, you know. So like I'm just really grateful. I don't know, hopefully I'm not always repeating myself. I just want to make it more, I want to be clear about the things that I want today. And if I don't reach them, that's okay. But I know that as a community, you all love me so much. Like, if I make it known, I know that we can do our best together. And then one day I'll be a shining idol. I'll show you guys all the things that I can really do, you know? I had to fix some music though. All these musics are like not the vibe, you know? But yeah, I'm really excited. Some of them are too low. Some of them are too high. Some of them are too sad. How about banana, mango, pineapple? This is the... I don't know what's going on with this song. Reward myself? What is it? Boss, that's too much. That's too much. You're just doing a little too much. I can't talk over that. Okay! This one's a good one. It's dinky, but I like dinky. Yeah. Yeah, I know you guys will support me, right? It's okay if I fail, but I want to die trying, you know? Be my best self. I'd like to meet someone nice and have a family. You guys are so cute. You guys are so cute with a family. It's so cute. It's so... I hope you all have that. The family is like a nice family where it's like unconditional love, you know? I see those like family TikToks or like family videos where people like love each other so much, like a healthy family. And I'm always like, oh, to have that, right? I dream to be a writer of fantasy novels. Oh, that's so possible. I hope that you can make your dreams come true. Every day, I don't have any tips because I'm bad at writing and I'm bad at reading. But I feel like manifesting sounds kind of crazy. But I mean like writing down your ideas on a notepad, going back to those kind of things and remembering your dreams. Some people do like a mood board and stuff. I think that's a little much for me. I feel like I don't want to set myself up too much for like disappointment. Like, this already gives me a little bit of anxiety, to be honest, but, like, I'm trying my best, you know? I get my pilot's license. It's expensive and a lot of work, but I hope I can get it one day. I hope so, too! You can be any age. It takes a lot of hours. I know with your pilot's license, you need a lot of, like, hours, like, on-site training hours to, like, get that. It's so dangerous, but I bet it's, like, unlike anything. Flying a plane is pretty freaking cool. Little plane or big plane? Commercial airline? I could never. If I were ever to become a pilot, I would be like, okay, small planes only, just me and maybe like a few other people, because I do not want to feel responsible for like a whole flight. It sounds crazy. If I wasn't good at math, I would probably have gone wild since 3. Really? You're good at math? I didn't know. The more I know, I'm learning. Solo's good at math. I'm not good at math. I wouldn't say I'm bad at math, but I'm not like good at math. I'm not good at school, like STEM stuff and like math, science, history, geography, English. English is I'm a little bit better because it's like more creative and abstract. But I was never good at like any of those kind of things. So I always envy people. Well, not envy. I feel like envy is like one of those like words. Look up to people that are really good at things like intellectually. I'm always like, damn, how do you do that? My brain don't do that. Yeah. For now, my most immediate dream is to get a job soon and be able to help my family. And you can tell me your dreams and I will try to help you manifest them. I do not like a super, you know, like I don't know if like I'm not really like religious or anything. Like, of course, I think I always want to like have something to believe in, but I just kind of try to believe in myself. That alone is already hard. So, and I see myself, so it's like I'm real. Like, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, I'm like right here and it's hard to believe that like I'm, you know, so that's, I'm already just tackling that. But like, I will have all of your dreams and your thoughts like in my heart, too. So you have to share with me. It's a safe space, I hope you know. My immediate dreams get jobs soon and be able to help my family financially, but I also want to write and publish a novel someday. So cool! I hope so. You can write. Writing is really a good creative outlet for a lot of people. I always like find it hard to like find the right words. So I always like writing, but I always write like when I write messages to people, I write like paragraphs, which I like feel a little bit guilty about because I always have so many thoughts and like things that I want to share with people, and like, you know, it's hard to just like, it's very uncomfortable. Like, it's very hard for me to send like a one sentence reply. So that's why I'm so bad at messaging sometimes. I'm much better today because I'm like a better version of myself. But it used to be like, like, I have so many thoughts and things that I want to make sure that people don't misunderstand. So then like people will write something and I'll just like write like a lot because it's like so many thoughts, right? I think a lot of people who want to write like stories and stuff have the same kind of mindset where there's like so many ideas, you know? I don't think I have even all those ideas. Like, people who write things are way more, I think I'm creative, but I take a lot of inspiration. Like, I don't have those like, my dreams are very creative, but like putting them down is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But I hope you get a job soon too. It's a crazy economy out there. It's hard. So if you guys like are looking for a job and stuff and you guys can't get a job, like, please don't be too hard on yourself because it is like really freaking hard these days. I saw some TikToks of some people who were like why am I getting blocked? Why am I getting blocked? I saw some TikToks of some. So because I was watching some TikToks of some people who like quit their 9 to 5 because it didn't make them happy, and then they regret it because it's like really hard to get another job, you know. So it's like there's a lot of people who are really struggling right now. But I hope that for you too, and then you'll feel better, have like your own little, you know. And I know that everybody wants to help. A lot of people want to help their family, but I think a lot of family want you to help yourself first. So make sure you take care of yourself too. I've always thought about my family for a long time. First, thought that like a lot of my motives were like driven by wanting to like do right by my family, but I realized that a lot of my dreams also were to do right by myself too. So it's very important. You do right by yourself, and your family have you because not because they want you to. Well, some families are a little toxic, but a lot of families just want to have you like have baby and have family because they want you to be happy. So make sure you keep treating yourself good, you know? But yeah, never lose that love for the people around you. I think that's important. Let me keep. Oh, sorry, I'm getting caught up. So apologize if you guys are sending stuff. I will get to it. I'm just wanna like I don't wanna ignore anybody's dream, you know? Like I'll be like, oh, thank you, Bryce Danny, again for the what? 2 months already? I could have swore like you remembered like last week. What the fuck? Then I was also like, oh, Turtle and Alias. Was that not like a week ago? What the heck? Maybe you just sent the message like in the later like in the end of the month, and then now you sent the message in the beginning of the month. Because that was like like a week ago. I swear to God, like that sounds like I'm not tripping out, right? Today I plan to clean my bedroom, reorganization. And then think through. No! But seeing you live makes me happy. I'm glad! No, I feel that. There are times where I'm like, when I got the bunk bed, or like when I want to like do something new in my space, and then, you know, you have to make it messy before you make it clean again, and you're like, oh god, I kind of like bit a lot. And now I have to like do this whole thing. The bunk bed made me crash out because I was like, I had to take everything out of the room, and everything was in like my living room. I don't have like a huge like, I live in a condo, but it's like a 2-bedroom, which is like, you know, pretty big actually, but like, you know, it's not huge. It's you know, there's just enough space for everything, you know, and to feel comfortable. But But yeah, it's like a really big feat, and then it's a mess in your other room, and then you have to like do this whole thing. You reorganize all the things, and you put everything back, and it's like, bro, oh my god, it was fun when you think about it, but then once you start, it's like, I don't know, this is like a lot of work. But it'll be worth it once you're done. So good luck, good luck. Thank you so much for your members. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody. So much gloom on the plate. I know. I don't know. It's just vibes, I guess. You know. I got a bird. Gimme. I don't know dreams, but doing some traveling sounds cool. Yeah. Hello, Yuka Jimani. Welcome. Yeah, I want to travel too. That's one of my dreams. But it's not my dreams like here. You know what I mean? Like I have dreams, but like it's not as big as a dream as like doing good, like being successful VTuber. But I think I'm already a successful VTuber, but like I want to travel and stuff, but I want to make my home life better, you know? I think like my goal is like to make my home life really comfortable and like somewhere that I enjoy being. So like when I travel, I have savings. I want to have savings and then travel and then come back and not be like, oh my god, I'm at a deficit and like now I'm like really struggling, you know, because I chose to go to, because then I want to enjoy the vacation because I know that I'm like throwing away money that's supposed to be used to like survive, you know. So like one is like have enough savings to travel comfortably, like feel not comfortably as in like having a bougie thing, but like having, you know, when you go on vacation you're not feeling like stressed out about coming back. I think that's the worst part. I used to visit my bio dad, my biological dad. My parents are divorced, so like my biological dad overseas, and his ways was always super duper nice, and then I come home and it was like complete opposite. Like bruh, if y'all only knew, like one of the summers in high school, it was like sometimes like before when I was younger, my family would maybe like do something to surprise me or something, but like the high school years were like peak struggle, and like I left my room so fucked up. Like it was fucked up. I would tell you guys some stories, but I'm embarrassed about them. But it was like gross, and then you leave for a month and you come back and it's like extra gross, you know? Like I'm talking about like bugs and stuff, you know, because you don't know like how to take care of yourself because you're like young, and also, you know, so it's really freaking. I don't live like that anymore, but like I don't want that, you know. So I don't want to like go travel and then come back and feel like, damn it, I hate being here, you know. So I want to like love where I am now, and then I travel, and then I look forward to coming home because home is somewhere I enjoy, which home is somewhere that I enjoy now, which is not something that I could say a few years back. I hated where I lived before. I hated my life for a long time, and I know it sounds kind of dramatic, but like I don't think it's dramatic. I think it's like just honest, you know, where you're like, I was living in filth. I had like blankets over the windows. Everything was dark. I never looked at the sunlight. It was like the most unhealthy kind of like living, like a depression cave kind of stuff. You know, it was I'm not proud of it, but it's like something that I think I had to kind of go through to be able to find the strength to like get out of it as well, you know? But yeah, I hope that you can travel too. Me too. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to... I've been to Japan before, but I want to go back to Japan. And I want to go somewhere tropical, like the Bahamas or something. I don't think Bahamas is usually too expensive, like in terms of like resort type things. I'm going to like a really fancy, not necessarily super fancy, but somewhere that has nice pools, you know, like infinity pool. And you drink cocktails. I want to go on a cruise. Yeah. That's one of a dream too, but it's not like a big dream, but it's things that you want to do, right? Yeah, sure. I dream of continuing with 3D art, learn to draw, maybe make a simple video game one day. I hope you can do it. Your 3D models are so god dang good. It's like you really gotta like commission for it. Like I think you can make a really good living. Like I mean, I'm sure you already have like your thing, you know, so I'm not trying to like, oh yeah, you gotta like make it monetized or whatever. But like I think if that's something that you like why not make some good dash next to it? Because you're really good. Like if anybody has seen Sandal make 3D models, it's like really good. Like And then you know how to like put it in Unity and everything for VR chat and like for VTubers and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. Like I feel like, you know, like I could see it. Like I hope that you can always continue to have the time to nurture those like hobbies that you have to learn to doodle. Yeah, let's go. Let's improve drawing together. I guess my dream is to work for Air Canada, really, and just cruise to retirement with that line of work, like on the plane or like as like like flight crew or in the trenches at the airport, like those airport episodes where they're like airport shit, you know, where they're like airport Karens, you know. I like the airport, but maybe it's just because I grew up not like I had travel time, but it was like not. It's a luxury, right? So I like being at the airport. Some people are like, I hate the airport. I'm like, well, maybe you're showing a little bit of your privilege, because it's like, for me, it's kind of cool, is it not? It's like kind of fun. It's like a giant mall, and there's always like all these different shops, and everybody's going to their own place, and lots of places where people are like different cultures, and it's like really cool. Actually, I think it's a really cool. And they have the what is it? Not the escalators, but like the ones that are on the ground. I always forget that word. The ones that like are on the ground. Not a lot of places have those. They're really fun to walk on. It's like zzz, you know what I'm saying, when you like pull your like luggage on those like walkways, the moving walkways. It goes zzz. I always I went on the plane when I was by myself when I was very young, like the age of 10. I was like unaccompanied minor. Oh no, unaccompanied minor. So like when I was younger, I used to take the plane to go visit my biological dad, but my mom wouldn't come and nobody would be there, so I would take the plane all by myself when I was young. And all the adults were like, wow, you're so mature, and like, you know, and I would have the stewardess and stuff be there to like at least help me. But when I got older, I grew up really fast with a lot of stuff. So like I always liked being in the airport because it felt like a sense of independence, you know? No adventure, you know? I love adventures. Who doesn't like adventures? Or own shares in a private company I currently work for and retire with lots of money. I just like wanted lots of money. Come on. Like if people are like, money can't buy happiness, and I'm like, like, yes, solely money by itself is not gonna make you fulfilled in your life, but it can help a lot. Like in terms of security and being able to focus on the things that you like. Maybe the money itself is not, it's like a path to being able to pursue the things that make you happy, you know, and not like in the soul happiness. But reach out there, I'm a little bit of, you know, buying a little bit of, you know, the people who like to buy the labubus and stuff, you know. You can't tell me those labubus don't give them happiness, you know. Getting the fancy gold labubu, you know, like who doesn't like a cute thing, you know, who doesn't like stuff, you know. Like I think it would be a little bit silly to say that we're not a little bit, you know, money drives the world, you know, but like it doesn't have to be the main thing. Oh, you see, my stream, it's free. That's when hopefully I could give you guys some happiness. I know you guys, sometimes you guys support and stuff, but like I never want you guys to feel pressured. And like anybody who comes and is like, you know, don't have the funds for that, or like, you know, want to choose to spend your funds on other things, it's like, you know, there's still good stuff out there that is free, you know. So yeah, hopefully you guys, I don't know, yeah, I get that. And then you can like bring happiness and like comfort to the people around you as well when you have like that financial security. You're not like, you know, spending all your brain mind thinking about, you know, things that are stressful and like dumb, and like you can like focus on, you know, your hobbies and stuff, you know. But yes, I got my cat like scratched me on my foot because she sleeps at the foot of my bed, and sometimes I like, you know, readjust, and she like scratched me on the foot of my foot like last night or 2 nights. I think it was like yesterday, and it's like itchy still. The histamines. The histamines. It's like really bugging me. It's like at like my like big toe. Itchy. You It's like painful. Oh god, it's so freaking itchy. And it's just like one little dot. It doesn't even look like anything, but it's like the histamines, man. Guys start expiring at 35 though. That's where the quality goes. Yeah, I know the quality. It's still, you can save your stuff. Don't, if you guys have families, don't forget to save your stuff. Like, you know, they put it in a freezer and stuff. I thought about saving my stuff as well. Why save your stuff? I mean, why not? You know, I mean, it is pricey to do so, but you know, if that's something that you really want, it's better to be in a place where like you are like ready to have a kid. I mean, nobody's truly ready, so like I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, just wait till you're ready, because like I don't think anybody who like has a kid is ever like, I'm 100% ready. I mean, there are people, but a lot of people are like, waiting for the best moment, and then the moment passes them by. So it's like waiting for a better moment. It depends on your situation. I mean, I'll trust you guys to know, but it's you should save your stuff though. It should not be selfish to want a family, right? It's crazy. You watch these shows like Simpsons and stuff, and it's like Homer has this like huge ass house, even like Family Guy, or these just shows in general. They have like these giant ass houses, and it's just like one dummy, silly, like maybe entry. No, maybe they don't have like degree job, you know, and they can support like their like 3 children and the wife and the meals and the house and everything. It's like, what the, how can we live in that life? I would like to. Gee. Like, sometimes I go get groceries and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? You know, what the fuck is happening? Like, and then it's like, I don't want to feel like I can only choose me or choose having a family, but I don't want my kid to ever, like, feel like, you know, one thing, I don't want my kid to be spoiled, but I also don't want my kid to, like, struggle, like, you know, feel like adult issues are their own issues. I want them to be kids, you know? I think that's really important, something that I maybe didn't have all the time, so it's very important to me that kids, like, are kids. Kids are not involved in, like, adult matters. They're not like, you know, feeling like their parents' happiness and their parents' issues, like, financially and emotionally, are on their back. That they need to be like super overly compassionate, because when you're a kid you have to be a little selfish, because that's, you're learning to take care of yourself. Like, I mean, to a point, you still have to learn how to like have compassion for people, but you know, I don't want kids to like, if I were to have a kid, I don't want my kid to feel like, you know, they're like they're growing up in a really like shit situation. Like, I'm putting you in a world where it's like a shit world, you know? Shit support, and then I'll be like, you know, I don't want to feel like I need to rely on my kid for anything as well, like fulfillment in life either. Because like, how about if I had a kid one day and they're just like maybe a little bit like me, you know, a little bit distant and stuff. I think a lot of people have kids because they want that love, that unconditional love. Maybe I just like, I don't know, but like but you know, when you have kids, it's like about them, you know, like they might not be family people. They might not be the most sociable people. They might grow up with like disabilities or like need extra support, and like that's something that I think you have to be open to when you open yourself up to having a family, that you might have a kid that is like high needs or not what you want them to be. Like, you want your kid to be like a doctor or like a this or a that, but like they might not be that. They might just be like a bum, you know, and you did everything right and they're just a bum, and like you just have to love them still. And that's a hard thing. Like, that's a hard thing to see, like, know if like you would be strong enough to do that. Like, I think it's your own kids, so like you will still, at least I think I will, because I have a lot of like love in my heart though. But like, it's hard. Like, how would if my kid grew up, like, was born and they were like a nugget, you know? I have to love my nugget, but then it's like they're high needs, and like you're also raising them in a world where people don't like necessarily are, not everybody is super kind and patient to people with like disabilities and stuff, you know? It's like a really, really important thing for me to like consider, you know, because I'm not gonna like abandon my child just because maybe they grew up with like mental illness or physical illness or something like that. But it's like something you gotta like, you know, you like gotta accept before, you know, you do the big shabang. And I'm like, I'm just better not to think about it right now. I have dreams right now as being a VTuber, so it's fine for me. But maybe one day I'm trying to get strong to the point where like, if that like life handed me like a situation like that, I would be ready and strong for it, you know? Because, like, everybody that is born deserves to have love, you know? Everybody deserves unconditional love, family love, you know? Even if they're like, you know, you never know, you don't choose that, you know? I kind of love animals, and being a father made me realize I do love children too. Really? Yeah, I feel that. When you have animals too, it's like, it's a good practice for like your nurturing instincts. Sometimes I'm just like, ugh. Like, there's those feelings where I'm like, I'm gonna get rid of my kid. Like, just so, like, I'm not actually gonna get rid of her, but sometimes she's just like really difficult. Like, actually, recently I got a water fountain and a new litter box with like a bigger situation for my 2 cats, because they have 2 litter boxes actually. But they've been kind of like, one of them's been kind of being difficult, and then I got it like a timer, like a food dispenser with a timer, because like she's just so fucking picky, and I've been having some issues with her, and then now I have to get like a new couch and stuff because it's been like a little bit like, you know, she's just been like really rough, you know, and like I want to take her to the vet and stuff, but she's not really showing signs of like being. She's very picky. Like, I already know my cat is like, she's just like one of them. The other one is fine. The other one is like always really good, but like a little bit of a brat. But she doesn't like, you know, go in the wrong places and like is not like sassy and stuff. But the other one is kind of sassy and like picky and really picky. Like, needs things to be super clean and super new and super perfect. And I was like, maybe like a food dispenser timer thing like would make her feel less anxious, I think. Because I took her to the vet before, like a year ago. She was displaying the same signs, and like the vet didn't find anything, but they gave her anti-anxiety medication and it really helped, and she stopped being anxious. But now she doesn't have the anti-anxiety and like medication anymore, so I'm like, think that she's just anxious again. So if that stuff doesn't work, then I'll like take her to the vet and see. But like, I'm like 90% sure she's just really like picky. like maybe the litter box is just like needs to be changed after like, you know, a year and a half of using it. You know, maybe it's like time for a new one, because she can like, you know, cats, animals, they smell stuff. I don't know, maybe she smells like the remnants of year-long like shites, you know. Like, I don't even know. And they share a litter box, so I know she doesn't like, I don't think cats really like that either, like you smell other people's stuff. So it's like, ugh. But like, that's the thing for me, that's already kind of like annoying, you know, because it's like, I don't want to like have to clean that up, and I also don't want to have to like buy expensive stuff to like, because, and it's not even that expensive, but it's like, you know, like, you know. But I want them to be happy too, and like having a kid is like 10 times, 20 times more, 30 times more commitment for the rest of their lives. And then they like want more things and want to go to college and stuff. Like, okay. It's crazy. They want stuff and like fancy things, and then like people at school are like, oh wow, everybody's getting the Labubu's and I want the Labubu's, and then it's like, sorry, you can't freaking get the Labubu that you want because it's like you don't have good gacha luck or something. You can't freaking, I don't know. And then like, oh, I want these like Jordans and all these name brand stuff that you're just gonna grow out of because you're like 7 and like you don't know the price of $1. You just want these like freaking shoes that you just grow out in 2 seconds. And then you can't really freaking sell them because they don't like appreciate in value when you wear them. So it's like, you know, they got diapers and stuff that you just throw in garbage. You know, it's like, it's so expensive and so much commitment. And then they're loud and they're stinky and they're like, it's a lot. But like, I want kids too. It's just like, when I think about it, I'm like, it's a lot. And I still want things. So I'm not there yet, but I still have time. So, yeah. Sorry if I'm like really late in the chat as well. I appreciate you guys chatting with me as well. I think dreams are very sensitive. I don't want to miss anything you guys are saying, but I'm also kind of like looking at the recent chat as well. So I see your guys' emotes and stuff in your pets, so I appreciate you guys. Yeah, take a W's. Yeah, I got W's, right? Sorry, I'm just a little late in the start, but in the chat. It's chatting stream, so I have to like read everything you guys say, and I'm a slow reader. I'm like, nice win can give you much needed morale boost. Yeah, I know, and I feel dumb because it's like, I don't want to value social media and people like, you know, giving me kudos on the internet all that much, because it's like, doesn't make me, you know, just because like I do good doesn't mean there's not people out there that are way better than me that deserve like much more recognition, you know what I mean? Like, and there are times where I don't get recognition for the things that I do, right? But it doesn't make me bad. So it's like, you know, I just like, I don't want to feel, I feel like I'm human. No, I'm not even human. I'm a lion, but you know, like human behavior. You know, like stop playing with my heart. I don't care. You know, I care, but I don't. It's just nice, but I'm gonna take it for the W that it is. If it was me, I would have been a pro wrestler, but I was poisoned with higher education until old. I realized I didn't like school at all. No, but it seems like you're smart. Pro wrestler sounds crazy. I mean, you can still be a wrestler. Like, you can still do stuff, you know? I mean, like, I wouldn't say I'm like a pro. I'm pretty pro, but like, you know, a lot of people still do things like, you know, do sports and stuff and do things, you know? But yeah, I get that. You never know. You never know. Maybe you'll find like an amateur league and it's like Glow, the show on like Netflix, and somebody will like see you and you're doing like your little, you know, amateur novice wrestling like beginners thing, and then some guy is like, yo, or you meet a friend and they're like, I know a guy, and then you like kind of rise up in the ranks and they're like, you know, it's never too late. I really genuinely believe that. Okay, not for everything, but for wrestling, especially if it's like, I mean, maybe more like you know, sometimes I don't know if you guys know, but sometimes the wrestling is not real. Sometimes it's like theatrical. I don't know if you know that. Sorry to burst your bubble, but yeah. Oh yeah, bye bye. If anybody is heading out as well, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Overconfidence is a slow, insidious killer. It really is. I think remaining humble is very important. At least it's important to me. I never want to be like not relatable. I think it's really important to like, you know, keep your head on straight sometimes, you know, but still have your wins, right? I know you'd be a great mother if you wanted to. Yeah, I want to, but I'm selfish a little bit still. But I'm a lot less like, I feel if I were to like be in a situation where I had a kid right now, I would embrace that as like, okay, this is what my life, this is the new, like, this is the new path, you know, like this is, you know, but like I don't really want to have a kid right now. I want to have a kid. I love babies, I love kids, I love families, I love wholesome things, but I have a lot of unfinished business, you know, the business is unfinished. Already a shining idol. You think you'll take on dancing yet? Ooh. Ooh. It was a great question. Well, I don't want to leak nothing, but I'm excited. There are things that are... yes. There are things, yes. Very exciting things on the docket, actually. I have gotten some... feel my dreams are manifesting, yes. You just have to wait and see. 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 We have to wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. But this one is not like a, oh, wait and see. It might never, you know. It's the cook is cooking, and I'm excited. I'm super excited, actually. That'll be so awesome. Manifest. It is, I'm so excited. I'm excited for the chance to be on stage. I guess that's all I have to really say. I hope you guys will support me when the time comes. It's been so long since I've, like, performed. Since, like, COVID, right before the pandemic, was the last time I did any kind of, like, those kind of activities. So just... yes, you guys will see. I'm kidding. I think yesterday you got a good showing of what you can do, even if you think there's room for improvement. Yeah, I was like surprised because a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're really good" and stuff, but like I was like, I don't know, like I messed up a little bit, but like you guys said, well, maybe you guys think I'm cool, but I know the real basis. I'm a real basis, but like the more veteran basis would be like, ooh, the technique. Like I was like, ooh, no, like I see it, you know, I see. Like I think I'm someone who like is really like, I try not to focus on it, but I think if you're blind to your flaws, you'll never like be able to improve those things. So it's like I'm not trying to like be too hard on myself, but there are things where I'm like, like if I was like, you know, had a little bit more years of practice and more. There's some things where it's like, you're looking a little, like could do better, you know. But I think I'm doing a lot better. I'm really proud of myself. I've played consistently for a year and a half, but I had my bass guitar for about like 2 years. But I practiced a little bit and then I like kind of like fell off it a bit. But then like a year and a half ago, I was like really about it, and I haven't stopped practicing for every week, at least once every week. But it's like on average maybe like 3-4 times a week, where I spend at least like a few hours like practicing, because it's like really fun to me. Like I really enjoy it. It really gets me out of my head. Playing music, I feel like I don't overthink. It's like really when I feel sad or I feel like I'm really overthinking or like spiraling into like, I don't know, some kind of like unrealistic thinking, when I like turn on a song. That's why it's like I sight read a lot of stuff, because like I just want to like find a song or play something and just like sight read it and then just like play along with the song, you know. And like it feels like you're focusing on the beats and like playing the music, and it's really nice. Like it's very therapeutic for me. So like I've just been doing it a lot just because I really enjoy it. It's not because I just like it a lot. So I love the bass guitar. It's like one of my favorite instruments. So it's like really cool to be like cool. Like I feel so cool. Like after my post, I feel so fucking cool. Like I'm like, it's not getting to my head, but it's like it's not. I'm just like, I just feel cool. Like I don't know. I feel like cool. Like I think I felt cool for a while, but I've never really like had any kind of like. I know you guys are like, oh, you're cool and stuff, but like I never felt like anybody really saw me for maybe sometimes how I want to be seen, or how at moments I see myself. I'm like, oh, I do so many cool things, and I'm just like kind of niche, and that's okay, you know. I think that's why I'm cool, because I'm like kind of. Well, I care. It's like it's not the most important thing to me. It's about having fun and like connecting with people and like doing my best and making myself proud. Like, you know, like I'm not a big like engagement farming, like trying to get big, get the big views, get the big number. Like I want to do well, but it's also like just super duper important to me. It's like important to me, but it's hard because it's your job, you know. So and it's something you care about. So when you care about it, you want it to do well, right? And you want to keep growing, and so you want to keep growing, and like feel like you're improving in life. I think that's just a normal facet in life. You always want to feel like, you know, you're doing good for yourself. But like, I think it's very important for my own mental to know that like that stuff doesn't define me. Like I'm still good. I can still love myself, even if like I'm not a lot of people like recognize like the things that I see in myself, you know? Like I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm the best, you know, but I think I'm cool. I still think I'm cool. I've always thought I was pretty alright, you know. I think I have a lot to offer, so it's nice to feel like maybe some people might see that, you know? It's nice. Yeah. I want to keep doing that, but I don't want to ever get like too big head or anything. I think I'm just like a guy that wants to be loved and share the things that I love, you know? And like, yeah, I really care, yeah. Yes, failure is just a stepping stone in the path of success. Exactly. Without failure, there is no success. Without sadness, there is no happiness. I know that sounds like super, super cheesy, but it's true, right? Without the daytime, then we wouldn't know what the nighttime is, you know? So, yeah, thank you so much for the super as well. I'm good at video now. Sometimes I have some moments. Hell yeah, thank you, Sketch Lion. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $10 super as well. Thank you guys so much. It's cheesy, but I don't know. I think I'm alright at video games. I love video games. I think that is a charm point. But there are moments I would think it's probably a charm point too, where I cannot play a game. Metal Gear is a hard, like, there are times where it's like I just cannot press the right freaking button, you know. And like you can always say, oh, there's people who are better at gaming. I mean, there are people. Oh, there's always gonna be someone that's better than you, you know. But I think I'm all right. I think I'm all right. So I appreciate that. I love games, so I spend a lot of time gaming. So if I wasn't at least like, if I didn't like be able to at least kind of hold my own, I don't know. I've been like holding a controller before, like I held. I don't know, like it's like I don't even remember. I think like one of my first baby pictures is me holding a video game controller. So it's like, you know, if I couldn't do that, there's actually a story. When I was a baby, my family didn't know how to like print a picture. Okay, it's like early internet vibes and stuff. They're like didn't know how to print a picture, and I was like really young, and I showed them how to do like the print screen thing. But I was like a toddler, you know, because I just like was always like I like those things. I don't know if it was just like a fluke or something, but I don't know. I was just like print. So I always like those things. I always like tech stuff. I always like that stuff. I love interactive gaming and like V-pets and plug and plays and like leap what is those leap pad things and Tamagotchis and little tech gizmos, and I came into loving a lot of video games and all that stuff. So yeah, I spend a lot of time with those things. I want to say there's never been a video game where I'm like, oh, I'm like MLG pro at this. I've been the best at like Eternal, like some rhythm games, but that's like sweaty guy stuff, you know. Like not to like always put myself down, but like I'm like when those kind of things, like playing the bass guitar and like drawing and like I guess in everything, but certain things, certain hobbies. There are people who are very like sweaty about it, and it's good to be sweaty, but then it's like a lot of people are like, I'm trash. Like in like the OS community, I don't know if you guys have played rhythm games before, but the rhythm game community, it's like a common thing to be like, I'm trash. You know, like we're all trash. Even like the top 10 people are trash. You know, if you're not number 1, you're trash, and even the number 1 person is trash. You know, so it's like hard to like let yourself have those wins, right? But I let myself have those wins. If you guys know, you know. It's just you're trash. We're trash. It's just gonna suck. If I was better at math, maybe I wouldn't have ended up as a history major instead of a computer science one. Really? History is interesting though, but yeah, history is a little harder because there's not a lot of like applications in certain jobs. I think it's a little less, but like it still has a lot of. At least you're a major, right? Proud of you for that. I could even be a major. I was a dropout. I'm just chewing on CLEPS, the military test out college credit test, so I can get my associates. I'm hoping to use it to help me get into trade school soon. Yeah, trade school is really good, honestly. Good to lots of people don't want to get into the trades anymore because it's like manual labor and like doing stuff, you know. So the trades are always good. I know a lot of people in my family that are in the trades. My mom is like a big like, she's not like in the trades, but she's a tradesman. Like she's not like in the union or anything and stuff. But I know some people that are in the union, but like she just works for my family. But like she's like a big like, she does like those kind of things. Like even after she's like a graphic designer, but after she like didn't want to do graphic design anymore, which is crazy because that's like kind of what I do as my day job stuff, like graphic designing, marketing, those kind of things. But she did that out of like going to school, and she like worked really hard to get it, and she didn't like it, and then she like got into like construction work. I know it's crazy because she's this little Asian lady. She really is just like small little Asian lady, but she is like she's a beast. Why does you think I'm so unique? Because she's the most unique. I'm not that unique actually. She's I've never seen a lady like that before. Like you don't see women in the trades and like that do stuff. She like does like plumbing and electrical work, and she like makes decks and builds tree houses and builds like ski lifts like in the backyard, and she has like dogs, and she like has all these like she's very hands-on. Like she's building something. She like builds like her own like fish tanks and like you know, like turtle enclosures, like things, you know, freaking things you don't have to put freaking effort in and like be dirty and like do stuff, you know. They don't see a lot of that, you know. So the trades are really, I always have a big love for the trades as well. A little big appreciation for people who are willing to get their hands dirty. I hope that the world can find the same appreciation too, you know, for you. I got iPad now. I'm big! Oh, you know, I have this, like, projector that I got in the past because I didn't have a TV, so I got, like, a projector, and then it didn't work for a while, but then I got it to work, but it was kind of dumb because, like, some of the apps are, like, changed their rules, so you can't do certain, like, casting and stuff, but it was, like, really big, and I was like, man, I was watching some YouTube videos on it, and I was like, bro, this is, like, really weird. Like, watching what I'm used to being, like, a computer screen be, like, big, you know? It's like, why is it so big? I already lived my dream in my early 20s, so I'm pretty happy just to be able to take care of my family. I'm so happy for you, Fudstone. That's so great, duh. I hope that you find more things that you, in life that you can enjoy with your family, with yourself, all the things, you know? I'm so glad that you had that experience. Not everybody gets to, so it makes me very happy to hear. I'd like to publish a game. Ooh, cool! I believe. I know you can do it. Dude, that'd be really cool. Game dev is so cool. I wanted to be a game dev growing up. But, okay, I didn't really want to be a game dev. I actually wanted to be a game tester. That was another job that I wanted to be. I wanted to be a taxi driver. I want to do something. And I want to be a surgeon, which is crazy, but that was, I don't know, that was just me watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy. And then I wanted to be like a game tester, but I don't want to be a game dev. That's too much work. I wanted to just play games. I was like, they were like, oh, some people make money being a game tester. I was like, I want to do that. Getting out of debt. I believe. Hello, Xavier. My dream is to move to the boonies and make it so my family and doggos can have a nice, big, cozy place to escape from the city to be calm. I want that for you so bad. That's kind of my mom. Like, that's like very my mom core. That's the kind of mom lady my mom is. She lives in like butt fuck nowhere. I don't know. Like, I have to drive like so far just to like get to her. And then I'm like, what do people do here? There's like nothing here. Like, there's like the neighbors have like cows and stuff, you know, and I'm just like, like me and my mom are a little bit different, but it's yeah, it sounds like something that she would like. That's kind of life she likes to live too. Maybe marry a fun, kind woman like Daisy. Dude, that's my mom. That's my mom. My mom's the fun, kind lady. She's very fun. I'm working as an engineer at the moment. You need 4 years of experience before you can get a what the freak? Professional license. I'm like 3.5 years in the moment. Only half. Oh my god, I'm not even halfway there. You're like 0.5. You're like, I don't know, math is not my strong suit. You're like 1/8 left, right? Something like that. 1/8 left. That's really good. That means you got 7/8 done, right? Right, guys? That's math. Yes, 7/8 done. That's a lot. I don't know what in percentage that is, but that's a lot. You're almost there. I'm correct. Yes, I'm smart. I was the opposite. Suck at theory stuff. In fact, many school tropes infuriate me. If I wasn't playing games in the 90s, I would hate video games for tutorials only. No, really? I dream to be financially stable on my own. That is a very, I think, that is also my dream, and I think I'm getting there. I really feel like I'm getting there, you know? And yeah, it's like such a normal dream too. It's like it's what everybody deserves, but it's like, what the fuck is happening in this world? My older sister wrote a novel. It's quite a big accomplishment. Wow, really? Proud of your sister. Yeah, writing a novel is crazy. I always see those like shows where people are like writers and they're always like really stressed out and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know, I didn't know writing was so stressful. I'm the opposite. I can overwhelm people with sending many sentences. Yeah, me too. I send a lot of sentences too. I don't want to overwhelm people either, so it gives me anxiety. Because I want to explain myself, but I want to be getting anxious because if I get a lot of sentences, sometimes it gets me a little bit anxious. So it's like, I get it. So I'm like, ooh, but then I also want to explain myself. And I don't mean them wrong. I just want to, I'm not even like trying to, like, I just want to say nice things, you know? It's just a lot of nice things, usually. Thank you so much for the super, or, yeah, thank you so much for the super, Kyoko. Why is it not coming up? It's coming up in the chat, but it's not. It's not in the little thing on the top. But thank you so much. Thank you, Kyoko. My dream is to have a successful future. Me too. I hope so. I hope all that for everybody. I feel like if I wrote a story, it would fill with so many Me too. Potholes. Potholes. I feel the same. I feel the same. You have to like think of everything. Create a universe in your head and stuff, you know? I'm cute. Thanks. It's hard to find a job. It is, isn't it? Hello. I'm really my mom is really cool. Can we trade? No, she's my mom. She's like the one. Genuinely, my mom and I went through a lot of stuff, and like my mom regrets a lot of the things that she chose when she was younger, when she had me, and then like, you know, got with like shady guys, basically. But like, I don't want her to live in regret. But she is a very fun lady though, and she's so much more like stable now. She's just like a version of me, but just like different, you know. Like, but like she's honestly like better, like not better. She has like a very pure heart. Like she's like, you just cannot, like, you don't meet people like that, you know. She is very trusting and loving to everyone, and like loves what she loves. She's very cool girl lady. She's very cool, you know. My family is pretty cool actually, very handy. My dream in life is to work at a well-known company where they prioritize science first and foremost to help people, and then win a Nobel Prize for my achievements in the field. That's crazy. I don't know how hard it is to win a Nobel Prize. It sounds really hard, but I feel like you can do it. You just gotta keep studying and keep getting up in those like ranks, you know? Make a big discovery. You should just go, you know what, Carl? You should just go try to cure cancer. But then they might shoot you or something because, you know, they would like take the cure and stuff and then be like, you know, this is bad. We want people to keep, I don't know, maybe this is conspiracy theory stuff. But you know, I'm just being a conspiracy theorist. They're gonna kill you and then take the cure and then hide it because money in the hospitals and stuff, it's like they make a lot of money and stuff, so it's like, why would they, you know, do that? That's just my conspiracy theory. But it's not my real conspiracy theory. I don't not believe. I don't think that there's a cure, but like I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't know if there was. So I don't know. Government's a weird thing. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. The world is a weird place. I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. No, it's not too late. You guys can always share what you guys are feeling. I have a 5-string, but my brother's band is using it. Really? Your band? Your brother plays in a band? I'm starting to play a band too. I'm really excited. I've come a long way as a faceless, right? I played like kind of dinky, especially when I first debuted. I showed you guys, but even like capturing the audio was really crunchy and stuff. But you guys still chose to love me because I knew that I was gonna get better because I love it so much. So. Oh, it's crazy. I'm so happy. I'm happy. I can't wait to play more. I think I have some skills. And I think it's really cool because there's not a lot of bass VTubers. I look it up and I don't see like anybody. I see a few people, but it's not like they really play a lot, you know? So it's kind of like, ooh, it's something that is special, you know? I hope more people do it. But I think it's very cool. I was like, oh, that's something that I don't think a lot of people do that. But I don't think there's a lot of bassists in general. Playing the bass is not the most popular thing. People want to play the guitar and like the drums and the more like flashy stuff, you know. But the bass is freaking cool. The coolest actually. So it's really cool to be able to share that with people. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try to get back to the you know, the thing Scrubs. I love that show. I'm gonna get back to getting caught up. I am Bot Tactics. Have a good day. Thank you. You too. I want to be a game tester, but I probably never find glitches and be bad at it. Likely. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's like the most fun because you have to play the thing over and over again, and it's like so fun, but like not super fun, you know. But yeah, not as fun as you probably think it is, but it's probably all right fun. Pre-new interns is great. Oh my god, yeah, that's the take, dude. When they did like there's a time where Scrubs should have ended, and they did like 2 more seasons, and it was like, what is this? I don't like this. 420 now. I'm like, I really like Scrubs though. But yeah, the it's not even like a reboot. It's just like the same season, but they were like new guys, and now they're like professor people, and they're like what do they call it? Like not residents? I don't know. But they were like, ooh, you know. But Scrubs is a really good show. But like, yeah, it was like, I don't really care about these people. Like, I think they could have done a better job, like trickle bling it in, you know? It was like really from the last season, which is like should have been the end season, to that season where they're like the professor people. It was like a big shock, like a whole new building, whole new thing, a whole bunch of new people, and you don't really see like the original cast. It was like, I don't know, man. You need to. Do you guys feel like that with like the rebrand with ChromaSHIFT? I hope not. It's still the same girls. Not at all, right? These are still the same people, but some people are not around. But I hope you guys don't feel that way sometimes. I cannot help it. I mean, I don't have any control over that stuff. But I was like, I hope you guys don't feel like... I get it. I so get it. Okay, good. I'm still me. It's like, it's so different. I so... I played Peak with WILDFYRE earlier this week. It was really fun. I like that game, but then my game was dumb, so you know it was a little bit glitchy. But then it was really fun. I had so much fun just like hanging out. Saw you on Twitter. I really like your face clip. Thank you, sweet. Thank you. Today I'm talking about my dreams and manifesting them. It's nice to meet ya. Thank you for saying hi. It means a lot. Thank you for your support. It's my first hit tweet. I've never had a tweet that hit more than 1,000. I've never had a tweet I think ever hit like 700 likes. Like, I'm not a big guy. I'm a little guy. I'm a little guy. So for me, I was like, oh, so many people like my place. I like the base and like what does she play reason. Everybody thinks I'm cool. And then I was like, had to talk to my friend earlier because I was like, I'm so anxious. Because I'm like, I get really anxious, like, easily if people are like looking at me and stuff. And I was like, I'm so anxious because everybody thinks I'm cool, but like I'm really not that cool. Like, and then I was like, I'm kind of anxious because like my technique's kind of like, you know, it's like, and then I'm like, I'm scared it's gonna like, you know, leak into people who are like actually play the bass, and then they like actually are like, actually, and I'll be like, ooh, and then she's like, oh, don't worry too much about that, you know. And I was like, I don't want to be like, you know, she's like one of my best friends. She's really like, I don't like to like. I'm not trying to complain, you know? It's not complaining. It's just like a genuine, like, anxiety. Because I don't want people to, like, you know... And I felt like the BGM was a little loud, so it kind of helped me, like, mask a little bit of my mistakes. So I was like, oh, I feel like such a lie. I feel like such a lie. But you guys could hear me. It's like, you can hear when I mess up, for sure, in that clip. Like, it's just, I played it good, so some of the parts you can't really... It's like... You know, you can hear what I'm, you know, it's just, I was like, it's like, and then she's like, oh, it's just like karaoke, like nobody's, and I was like, maybe I should have like found like a, you know, I overthink everything, you know, so I was like, oh, maybe like I should like be playing with like a, you know, like a backtrack that doesn't have the bass, so it's not like there's like another bass line that's like kind of helping me out a little bit. But then she's just like, bro, nobody does that. Like, you're being crazy now. Like, you're definitely overthinking, you know? I was like, always thinking, I was like, I'm not that good, actually. I know one time, but I was real crazy. So if you guys didn't miss, so if you guys are new or like I played the hello Hades, hello everybody. I did the stream. I did the thing by accident where like I forgot to turn on the BGM, so like I was just playing the bass line by itself, and then she was like, what are you gonna do, just play the bass line isolated? Like, who does that? And I was like, I actually did that by myself because like I didn't turn on the thing because I like muted it because like there's ads and stuff, so I have to mute it. You know, I have to like tactically mute stuff because, you know, there's ads and stuff, and so I got to tactically mute it and I had to turn it back on because I forgot, and then I was playing the whole fucking song. It was like a fucking 4 hours, I mean not 4 hours, imagine 4 hours. It was like a 4-minute song, and I was like, and there are times where there's like, I'm like a little off the fret, so it does a little ting, and like my amp is shit. My bass is a little twangy. I have another bass guitar actually, it's a 6-string that's much smoother, but like I don't play it as naturally, so I don't really. It sounds better, but I'm not used to it because the top and the bottom string are like the extra strings, so it's like I should practice on it more because it's like it's a Schecter. It's really nice actually. It's like nicer than the bass that I have now. But I never play it. because the neck is really big and the frets are extra farther apart, and I already have a problem with like my fingers flying all over the goddamn place. You're supposed to keep your fingers down, you know, so it's like you're not. It's just like your finger when you press down on the fret is not like freaking like maybe centimeters away, you know. You want to keep it close so you can press faster, right? Like you're not. You have to be close to it. Like I do a lot of my pinky doesn't stay down, you know. My pinky is like getting all like fucking like wrecked, you know. So it's really hard. Like that bass is a little bit harder for. It's like a hand-me-down bass, but it's a really like nice one from my family and stuff, because I have some musicians in the past in my family, and so it's a really good one, and it plays really nice, and it's actually really nice. It's like a custom, but I never play it because when I usually sight read, so it's like I have to kind of. It sounds better though if I play it for you guys. I think you guys will be like, oh, it's so smooth. It's so smooth. It's not a slappy bass. It's like a melodic bass, and I think it would sound really good. It does sound really good. I don't play it as smooth. It's like it doesn't come as naturally than the other one that I use, so I just use the other one, even though it sounds a little bit like tangier and high. Like it's like I can't really explain it. Like it sounds. My other bass is very warm. This one is like very poppy. It's really good with slap, but like I'm still learning how to slap, so it's like, you know, it's gonna involve a process. The slap is taking a little bit of time for me too. I kind of sometimes avoid it, but I've been practicing extra now, not just after the tweet. Like this last month, I've been kind of practicing like can't stop, higher ground, like different easier entry levels, or like the ones that I know that like, what was it? I forgot. First light. Like the ones that are like mostly not slap, but they have some slap parts, you know, like small slap parts, you know. I haven't practiced like just the two of us in a long time, so that was a little bit like crusty last time I played it, because I play a lot of songs. I think you guys can tell, like I play a lot of songs, so then like I get like kind of tired of playing that song, and I just want to play a different song. So I learned playing a different song, and then once I go back to the old song, I like don't really. I need to like remember it again. So it's like I don't know if it's a skill issue, and it gets better as you get better at playing. I still want to learn how to like improv and all those things. So like I'm still like beginner, but I would say like I think I can call myself a bassist now. And I have bass friends and I have musician friends, and they say like, yeah, you're like pretty good. Actually, surprisingly, like not surprisingly, just like you're pretty good, you know? Yeah, I just like don't want to play the same song again. I get bored of it. You know, like I'm playing the same song and I like really like it, and then I'll like play it for like a whole week, and then I'll get bored of it. And then I'll be like, I don't want to play that one anymore. Or like I'll just skip it in the playlist, and then I skip it a little bit more, and then I start like having a playlist where I like play from most recent, and then by the time I get to the old songs, I'm already tired of practicing, so I'm like, oh, I'll go play it more. So then those songs don't really get a lot of practice, and then when I get back to them, I'm like, what am I doing? You know, I don't even know. I forgot. But I think I'm getting better at remembering stuff, having a bigger repertoire of music. That one song, that Green Eye, whatever the freak song, I forgot what it was called. I put it on my playlist. It was really, I like that bass line a lot. I forgot who recommended it, but that was a cool bass line. I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, gotta give myself some credit that I could just like play something that you guys like, you know. If you guys ask me to play something, I can usually, you know, get it. Maybe it's not perfect, but it's like, you know, you gotta give yourself some credit. You know, gotta give yourself some credit. You know. Yeah, that one was good. That was a good one. I liked the. It was funky. You know, it was cool. But yeah, I'm learning to be more confident and manifest, and not manifest. It sounds kind of like, I don't know, weird. I'm more like making the things that I want, like just putting it out there instead of being like, it's okay if nobody comes to my streams. It's okay if nobody like likes the things that I do. It's okay if nobody sees my posts and stuff. Like, it's not okay. Like, I think that I want you guys to interact with my stuff and like show support and stuff. And that's not like I love you any less if you don't. But it's like something that I want, right? I want to be I care about this so much. It's not cool to be a tryhard, you know? But like, I'm a little bit of a tryhard. But I'm cool because I play the bass guitar, so it's cool. But yeah, I really want to like make the things that I want known because I think that you guys will support me, right? I want to trust in that trust in me. I want to keep doing my best, and I hope that you all can see how much effort I've been putting in since I came back from like, you know, getting like the, you know, the blood transfusion and stuff. Like that was crazy. I was like, what the goddamn hell was going on with my body? I was like, literally thought I was gonna die. Like I didn't die. I wasn't gonna think that, but it was like, I'm much better now, you know. So it was like a really bad month for me. I was like, in the demonetization stuff, and then like not knowing if I'm staying on Twitch or staying on here. I didn't know like what I was doing, and I felt like a little bit of lack of confidence, and then like it was just a little bit back to like an old version of me, you know. Not like a completely, you know. I think it just reminds me of where I came from and how I'm still normal girl that's prone to falling in those dips. But like I think I'm really good. Not really. Okay, I think I'm much better at picking myself up after hard times, you know? Like with company or with things changing or with life changing or health stuff or like financial stuff or emotional stuff. Like I don't know, it can't be as bad as it was like before in my life, right? So I feel very like blessed to be here, and I feel I can now I have this like desk. Every day I come here to downlight stream. Did you see my setup in my last stream? If you guys made it to my base stream or my hand cam stream, it's up still. It's really nice. Like it's like really nice. I'm like feel bad sometimes having nice stuff. It's like very uncomfortable for me to like have a nice life, you know? But like my life is better, and I just want you guys to know, if you guys cannot like donate and like do all those things, like that stuff, like it helps me a lot. But I know that there's always people that will be able to help. I know you guys will help and stuff, but I think the main thing is I want to like be recognized. Like I want to have like clips, like I was saying, I want to have like out of context Twitter where like people do clips for me. I don't know if I just miss stuff or anything. Like I want to have people who like, you know, go really hard for me, you know, because they love me, and then I will continue to go really hard for you guys because I love you guys. I think that's something that I want, but it's not something that I expect everybody to like feel. It's just like if you guys resonate with my story and my goals and want to see me do well in terms of like reaching new heights and like being on that adventure together, those things matter to me a lot, you know? Having people like, I never had people see me play the bass or like see me draw a picture that has so many people see the things that I do, you know? I don't expect that to be all the time. I'm not really like good at those things, but I will keep trying to post stuff and like find things to post. But your help with like memes or like thing ideas and stuff really helps a lot. But no pressure. I've got no pressure. I just want to like say it because like I think it's better to just say it instead of being like, you know. But I don't want to answer too much because I know that a lot of you guys already do more than you can, you know. So I don't want you guys to feel pressure. I just want you guys to have fun. Number one is to have fun, okay? Like focus on having fun, focus on you. But like if you have any other energy, I think that kind of energy. I just been in the I'm cockroach. I never die. I only get more. I can only get stronger and want. I only have more dreams and more resolve and more strength and less brain worms and more determination. And I want it to be put to good. I want people to see how much I try. I want people to. I don't need to be like the biggest. I'm really happy just now. Honestly, lately it's been a lot to the point where I'm like, okay, like it doesn't have to be like overnight, because honestly, I think it needs to be drip fed. Like I was thinking, like, you know, there are times where you're like, oh wow, you have these dreams and you want to like be a big idol and stuff. But then I was like, bro, I got that one tweet and I was like, bro, I could never do that. You know, I was like, dude, if I like, you know, when some people like overnight they like get into these big corporations or something, and then they like get these like overnight fame and stuff, and then I'm like, no, I'm like, I would like, in a way you kind of want to like step up to like getting bigger and bigger, but I don't want that like overnight. I think that tweet already like freaked me out a little bit. Like I was like, never had that before. I was like, I had a hard time sleeping, you know. It was really nice, and I was just like, wow, I feel so cool, but also like I can't sleep, and I was like, I'm like, how, you know, like being like a fucking goober about it. Like it is nothing, because like in the end of the day, it's like, you know, even the biggest VTubers of, you know, you're not even like, people don't really know that, you know. But I just felt so like I never felt so seen before, so it was very like, oh my god, I'd be like bochi anxiety gifts. I had to like look at all the bochi anxiety gifts and feel like, okay, I'm not the only one. I got this. I can do this. I'm a face player, and I'm gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna make covers, and I'm gonna play bass for people, and I'm gonna get better at bass, and then I'm gonna like get the slap, and I'm gonna be so cool. And not a lot of bass VTubers, and people are gonna be like your music, and like your story, and then people are like, idol, and then I'm gonna be able to show you guys that I can dance, because that was my first thing. Like that's the first thing that I like. I've taken up so many hobbies, but like my main thing was always like, I'm a dancer. Like that was always like, I never didn't do like art, like okay, maybe gaming as well, but that's not like a talent because I'm not like super good. It is my hobby, you know. But dancing was like the thing that like I was like good at. That's the thing I'm good at. Dancing and art, but I wasn't actually that good at art, you know. I'm not that good at art. It took a long time to get to where I am, and I'm still like, I haven't put a lot of effort in it this year. But like the bass guitar was like a kind of a newer pickup, but it's a pickup that I've loved more than I think a lot of things. It fills a really big part of my heart that I didn't know that I like needed, you know. It gives me so much peace, you know. Yeah, it's dance and like do a lot of different stuff, and then become a wage slave. There's a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of stuff, but I just want to keep doing my best. Hopefully it's not like, yeah, I was literally glitching the hell out. Because it was like, I was like, it's not a big deal. And it's like, nobody, you know, people have these like kind of posts. Like, that's what people do. And like, it's fine. Because like, I'm not that, you know, it's just one post. Like, it's, but I've never had that before. So I don't know how to like feel, you know? Like, I was like, because like, how would have, like, I don't think, like, I don't know if I played the best. And like, my flying fingers was like making me really self-conscious. And like, how would people think I'm ugly? I don't know. Overthinking. And then I was like, oh. What if like people come to my bass streams and then they're like, oh, you're actually not as good as I thought you were. And I'll be like, oh. You know, I don't know. It's better to just like, you know, keep it low sometimes. You know, keep the expectation low. Keep it, you know. But I do have lots of dreams, so I want to like, let's get to my dreams, okay? So yeah, you guys might have not seen this, but I actually had this set up in the beginning of my. I like do a lot of creative stuff too. It's dumb because it's just a tweet. It's dumb. Okay, it's like dumb to, but it's not dumb. I don't want to like invalidate myself and be like, oh, it's dumb. But I feel a little silly for like being like, I'll drink some water first. I'm still trying to figure out how to clean my stinky water bottle because it has like a stem and like a filter, and I don't know how to clean it so it's not stinky. So I think I'm just gonna get a new water bottle that is like not. You know, hard to clean like that. Yeah, it's something I've never experienced. It's something I never experienced because I always say, I'm a little guy. I don't do I'm not hip with the kids, and I don't do like the engagement thing, you know. I'm just like, half the time I don't even check social media for like 3 days. You know, it's very hard for me to check social media every day. It's like, I remember my like first kind of foray. I don't even know if that's the right word. My first jump into these kind of things, I was like, do I even need a Twitter account? Like, can I like not have a Twitter account? Like, that was like a valid question that I had. Like, can I not have a Twitter account? Because I don't want one, you know? So it was like, because I know it's something I am not good at, and it is very self-conscious for me to like feel so not like people are seeing that I'm not cool, I'm not funny, you know, because I don't know how to do like ooh, this is such a funny meme. Like, you know, like I don't know, like I don't know. Okay, I'm just like a wholesome guy that likes to do like hobbies and like do silly stuff, but like I hate also clipping myself because I'm like feel just cringe, you know, I'm like ugh, even my voice by itself, I'm like you know, so it's like I'm still working through that stuff, so it's just like, yeah, it's a lot for me. Denture tablets to clean their water bowls when it's too hard to clean main. Wait, what? Denture tablets? I gotta look it up. I know, I was like, can I not have one? It's a really dumb question when you think about it, but like, not in this adventure, but like in the past. I was like, can I not do that? So it's like I feel like I've grown a little today. Like I feel like I want to post. Oh, sorry, I was scratching my eye. I want to post more, so like I hope that you guys will engage with my stuff. Not everything you gotta, you know, but like if I share something that I do, I appreciate your guys' comments and stuff. Yeah, this is super important. It's not super important, you know. Like it's about having fun. Okay, don't forget everything I say. Having fun, feeling pressure free is like really number one. Like I don't want people to feel. We ain't in this hobby to feel pressured. We're not here to enjoy VTubers to feel pressure that like I'm not doing enough. My OSHI is not noticing me. My OSHI thinks that I'm a shit fan. Like, don't ever feel that way, because I never feel that way. You know, your time is the most valuable thing on this earth, and you choose to spend it with me, even for a second. That is enough for me. You know, that is a lot actually. So, you know, I don't want to even feel pressured. I'm just trying to be like, just make it like, what? How can help you? Like, how can you help Daisy? You know? Reach my idol dream. Okay, so let's start. Hi! Hopefully this is okay stream. I don't know if it's boring, but I don't know. I'm doing the Bochi buzzing thing now. I need like a thing where I'm like, you know, Bochi buzz. Oh, I think I can do that. Wait. Bochi buzzing thing. I should do like I should have like a toggle for this. It's the anxiety buzz, you know? I don't actually have a lot of anxiety right now. I'm just like, I think it's very awkward for me to like make the things that I want known. I'm a very like, I don't really need a lot of things guy, you know? Because I don't need a lot of things. I'm a pretty happy guy, actually. I'm like, I'm always happy today. I'm always happy guy. I don't know. I'm always fun. Like, I'm not ever really, I genuinely don't have time for that, you know? I don't have the mental space to feel like that anymore, you know? I just like to be happy. But it's easier said than done. I've been in a place where I like will see people and like kind of just say it like it's easy, but it's like not, you know? Wait, what? That's how I feel. That's what I'm just feeling when people see me. It's just... Am I good enough? I don't know. What, am I allowed to have dreams? I don't know. Okay. Meepy! Welcome, Meepo! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted! I appreciate you. I like a little cat though. I love cats so much. Thank you so much for your memberships! Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, oh, membership this coming weekend. Membership wallpaper RP. Shiblango. look forward to it. I have to write the script and everything still, but the stuff is done, so it's all in my hands now. I have to record it and do all the things, but I don't really have a lot of like, I don't do like a lot of post processing. I just do it on my own, so like yeah, it's like the December one, you know. So yeah. Hi, I'm getting to work. I have felt so, dude. Yeah, I was saying, I was like, not just the base stuff. I was like feeling really freaking good about the MGS finish. I wanted so bad to finish it in 3 streams because I felt like I was gonna take 5 streams, and I scheduled it in my calendar for 5 days because I take a long time with that game. Okay, I am not. This game is not a game where I'm just like, okay, guys, I'm just gonna like do some emoji crap. You know, it's like you have to be patient. And you have to know when to be patient at the right times, and you have to press these buttons. And then every time you duck, if you move and duck, then you're on your tummy or something. It's dumb. Okay, like sometimes it's like what the fuck, and then you have to like it's a little bit weird. Okay, so it's a little bit difficult for me. So I genuinely thought it was gonna take me 5 streams because it took me so long for MGS1. I don't know how many hours it was combined, but it was longer, I think. So it took me a long time, but MGS1 had a little bit of a fuckier controls. But MGS1 took me a long time, so I was like, this is gonna take me a long time too, but the things are a little bit more updated, so it was a little bit easier, and like focusing it on it for like those days was like helpful, just like doing one thing and then not like getting like fucked up about some other game and some other control scheme, and then going back to MGS and having to like remember how to like press all the things, and I already pressed all the things yesterday, so it should have been like marinated in my brain. Also, I was just like feeling really crazy. Thank you, Shanax, for the 15 Usta as well. Thinking about it more, my biggest dream is to keep living a fulfilling and happy life while supporting those I care about. That's a really good dream. I feel the same way. Yeah, next one, 3, Snake Eater. It'll be like another marathon, but we'll have something else in between. I think we'll do it next month, probably, but around the same time. So we still have like 3-4 weeks before we do it. Ratata is coming out next week as well, and I'm gonna, remember when we were talking about playing Patapon with the Taiko controller? I'm gonna play Patapon, not Patapon, Ratata, which is the new Patapon. There's Patapon 3, basically. So we're gonna play Patapon P3, with the Taiko controller. I think that'd be pretty fun. At least fun to try. Yeah, because I played the Taiko controller the other day just because we were like dicking around because the Patapon was taking time to release, and I was like, I want to do something with this Taiko controller. I got this thing. I just got it for myself because I think Taiko is fun, but it's about time to like break it out for some stuff. Oh, I've played a good bit out off stream. I like unlocked some more. I got the pom wait pom tika. It's like a buff, I think. I forgot. That's where I was. There's still kind of a long way. I would have to figure out some of the bosses and stuff. But Patapon is really nice because you can like play it in bed on your Steam Deck and like use only one hand, so you can kind of like, when you play a game and you're like horizontal, it's a little difficult to like play it because one of your hands is like getting squished. Like your arm is getting squished. But Patapon is actually kind of good. If you're on your left side, you use your right hand. You could just like press the buttons. And even on the other side, it's pretty comfortable. So I just like lie in bed, play Patapon. Patapon. Yeah, it's just sometimes I get so tired I need to lie down. Yesterday I was so tired. I'm really glad that I streamed yesterday and got like, I was so tired yesterday though. Like I really felt like I was like I was feeling like I was feeling like a bag of rocks or something yesterday. I feel much better today, but I'm still a little tired. But I was just gonna wear like sweatpants and stuff. But then I like looked at the camera and I was like, it's not looking cute. So I like got dressed and stuff and like took a shower and stuff. I didn't want to look greasy. I wanted to look cute for you guys because I can look cute. It's just sometimes I just kind of like have a big shirt and like have sweatpants or no pants on because it's like I'm tired. I want to do, my dream is to get, okay, let's start. We're never gonna start if I keep yapping. But like, it's okay, this is a yap stream, so this is like kind of fine. Okay. Okay, one thing, this is not really related, but I guess my dreams for like, yeah, my dreams. I don't know about what the timeline is, but this is like a dream. I want to do really, okay, guys, don't tell management. If any managers are here, you didn't hear this, okay? But I want to do really good about like, I really want my base streams to do well. And then, that doesn't have to be super good, but like show management that like, this is like a good path to take, like in terms of like content strategy. Because like they you know, like when you want to propose projects and things, there needs to be kind of like, you know, it's a corporation, it's a give and a take. I'm not gonna keep taking stuff without like showing people that like this is profitable, okay? But like I really want to show that my bass guitar progress streams can be consistently like something that is good for me. That maybe I could get help or get some kind of support for that Stratocaster. I said it! I haven't like brought it up though yet because I don't feel like I have like the cojones. Like I don't have like anything. I don't want to just say it and like have nothing to back it up. So like I want to try this and then have it be good, post some clips, and then show them like I'm like, okay, like I'm better at the bass than I am at the guitar, but I can learn it pretty fast. Like I like those instruments and like I have technique in terms of like being able to like sight read stuff, you know? Like that's something that's like really I've been practicing a lot. So it's like, yeah. I don't think it's like numbers. It's kind of like, it's like, you know, core both stuff. So I'm sure it has some kind of like numbers thing, you know, monetary thing, you know. But I was like, I really want that guitar, but it's really expensive. And I'm like, one thing I could crowdfund it. One thing I could just buy it on my own. Or I could like do you know, a combination or something, or like maybe I do a little bit of stuff, maybe you guys do a little bit of stuff, maybe they do a little bit of stuff, and then we like share in the cost, and then I can like be a cool guitar, I could play a guitar, and I was like it's really kind of perfect for my brand, like not to be like that guy, but I got that yellow Strat, and I have like the pastel yellow Strat with the pastel green bass. It's like it's like you're gonna just deny me this like perfect fucking match made in heaven right now. It's like they're so cute together. Like the colors are so like perfect. And I hope if I do some cute girl like, you know, I have the cute like, you know, I do like body cam and I wear like a cosplay or something, and then I do like an anime song, you know, like. Not saying, you know, this is nothing, you know, to get the views. No, I don't know. But like that's the stuff that people like. I know because like I've been a beginner. Like people love those like beginner. I feel like I'm pitching it with you guys, but like you guys see the vision. You guys see the vision. So I'm like, I don't ask for a lot of stuff in terms of we have different budgets, and I don't utilize certain parts of my budget, and I feel like this is okay to ask for. So I'm going to try that, and I'm gonna manifest it, okay? But first, I need you guys to support my bass guitar posts and streams, okay, guys? This is I'm calling out, okay, to the Fandelions. I'm putting it down, okay? I know it's like it's kind of a long shot. It's not a super long shot. Actually, it's the most believable shot, to be honest. Like they like get like cameras and like equipment for us. That's actually pretty. I was like, it's pretty expensive. So it's like it's not. You know, I think there are things where there can be support halvesies. I'm not even like asking for a lot. I never ask for a lot. I don't need like a lot. You know, even like halvesies, you know, or like, you know, something. I can get the amp or something. You know. So like, yeah, calling out. So I want to get. Okay, this is my dreams. Okay, this is. It's kind of we'll work on it. Right now, this is yellow, get, and learn, because I really like the bass. I'm always be a bass player at heart, but I think there's something I really am interested in. Like, I think it'd be interesting to start our journey together, because like I've grown so much with the bass guitar. I have not stopped, but like there's some, like I had to be on Twitch for a bit, but you guys have seen my progress, right? Is it not inspiring? Does it not inspire you to just I just wrote good, but does it not inspire you to, like, you know, pick up an instrument or like listen? Like, who doesn't like music, and who does not feel inspired? Okay, it is inspiring. I feel like, okay, I'm not there yet, okay, but it's like I got a long way to go. But having that would be cool, okay? It'd be cool, and I want to do that, okay? I want to do that. So if anyway, whatever, I'm sure like there's, you know, something that can be thought of, like a goal, like a dono thing or event or something, you know. I don't really like donathons. I think, like, especially with, like, you know, there's some, you know, there's like donathons kind of, I'm scared to do them because there's a lot of, you know, sometimes there's a little bit of, you know, yeah, I'm scared to do them. I think it's understandable, right? I don't want to ask for too much, and I don't, you know, I'm like asking for too much. This is just a little pure. I don't like asking for too much from management. I don't like asking too much from you. I don't like asking too much from my family. I don't like asking too much, period. Like, I like doing it on my own, you know? I don't want to feel like I'm burdening people, you know? But this is something I really want, you know? And this is something I think would be good for me, you know? Like, so, and it's like, you know, it's like, the stream did really good. And I'm like, maybe it's not gonna do good every time, right? But it's like, you know, maybe we can lean in, you know? So, okay, I want to get whatever it is, whatever strategy it is, get yellow, strato. Guitar. Okay, I'm gonna draw like a picture of a guitar. I don't know how to draw a guitar. It's like this. Okay, guys. I'm making it known. I'm very unlike not make it known kind of guy, so I'm having anxiety. But I think it's not a bad idea. I feel like I'm like setting myself. You have to make the things. I was seeing these TikToks. Sometimes TikTok is not the worst, okay? I was seeing this TikTok of these people, this guy specifically who does rejection therapy, where every day they ask for a ridiculous thing so they like get used to being rejected. I think I'm someone who like maybe needs to try those kind of things. I don't like getting rejected. I don't like people like getting rejected. You know, it feels bad, you know? But it's like, if I don't make it known, nobody's gonna know what I need or want. How to be a superstar. I need to be a superstar. Look at me. I'm gonna be like, oh, and then I'm gonna be able to like get better at playing. And I played other instruments in the past, so it's like, you know, this would be pretty fucking cool. Okay, I think this is okay. It's not super outlandish. I don't think it's super outlandish, actually. I just think everything I ask for is too much. Like, too big of an ask. But really, this is only, like, maybe, like, with, like, a guitar amp. Like, that's a practice amp. It's, like, 1.5K. Which is, like, okay, it's a lot. Okay, I'm not saying it's not a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, yeah, that's not that. I don't know. Like, that's a lot of money, you know? But, like, in the grand scheme of everything, and like in past of like in terms of like support for other things, it's not crazy. Okay, it's not crazy, especially if I'm just like, oh, you know, like 50, or like we can like think of something. So I think this is like something I want to do. It's not like I need to do this now. I want to get better at the bass and like focus on like bass stuff, but like this is a goal of mine. Yeah. Okay, the next one is I want to week. I want to do. How do I say it? I want to like lean in on the bass stuff. I want to practice bass more, but I feel like practice bass more is like, you know. Yeah, I saw the art come. I was like, dude, it's literally it's the one, it's the strat. Ugh, I want that guitar so bad. I was gonna get it, but I got a bit bunk bed, but you know. Oh, I want to get it so bad, but I can't like justify it right now. So it's like, you know, I think it could be good if you guys support my stuff. Then I think like, you know, I think it becomes more possible for me if management and like the higher ups see that like this is something the viewers want to see. I hope it's something you guys want to see. If you guys don't want to see it, like you guys want us to, but I think it's pretty cool to learn. I won't just drop it. Also, I say that like kind of defensively, but it's not something I wanted for a long time. And I have this like shitty acoustic guitar, but it's like you can't even play that thing. Like it is like the most shitty thing ever. So yeah, instrumental. Okay. Thanks for requesting that one. So it says manifest. I don't think I'm good enough to teach bass skills, but I'll still try to like post some of my plays more. There's some good plays we did last stream I still have saved and stuff. What I want to get to 60,000 subs. I think this is modest. You know, I think everybody can say like 100,000, but it's like I'm not gonna like make this goal that feels a little bit really far, a little hard. I think 60 is like a good goal, you know? 60,000 YouTube subs. I think like 100k is I kind of want. Okay, I want 100k because I want the plaque, you know? I think that's like really cool. But like I don't know how I'm gonna get to 100. You know, it doesn't feels like a lot. You know, like it feels like I think I'll feel overwhelmed. So let's do like I don't know, let's do 50. I think we're close enough. So let's just do 60. I think 60 is good. Oh, how about this? How about 66? Because it's kind of like the devil number. I don't know if we get to keep a plaque. I never asked. I never really think I would. I think we do. I don't know. Tanya hit 100k, so you guys can ask her. I think. I don't know. I want the plaque. 100? 100? One day? 100? One day? Okay, and like I get really nervous about doing these because I'm scared. I try not to like. I get really like nervous that people will be like, "You're not deserving of that." So like, you should not. You know, like I get really like anxious. Like it's I want to keep trying. 100k life goal. I think that's a life goal. My pen is too fat. Life goal. Crazy 6k. YouTube. Yes, I want to manifest. I mean, it'd be cool to be more, but 100k is already like that's kind of big. Like that's a lot for, especially for VTuber. That's a lot. Like I don't expect to ever do this one. Like this one is like, I don't think I will ever hit that. Like I don't want to limit myself. I just think that's like impossible. It feels impossible. The 66 seems like pretty cool number. It's like the devil number. You know, I'm gonna... Cool, I guess. Should I just... Yeah, I mean, like... I don't know if I really even care about the subbies, honestly. Okay, maybe just 100k life goal. I don't really think I care about 66k. I just want to grow, you know? But I don't actually think I really care all that much. Like, I think it'd be cool to hit 100k. But, like, I don't really care about that all that much, actually. I want that yellow freaking guitar. I make it small though, because it's not super important to me. But it's kind of cool. I want to play... Be... Bass tuber. Bass tuber. Bass tuber. Be? I don't know if that's a good one. Like... 6.66k. I know, right? That's crazy. No, I think I don't like really care about it, but like I don't know. Okay, maybe I want to get 10k on Twitter. I think that would make me look cool and feel cool. I don't want to care. I should really don't want to care. It is something that I want. This one, I want more than this one. Like, this one, I want more than this one. Because I'm cool. Because I'm cool. And the world should see that I'm cool. I feel like post more base stuff is like, oh, I want to complete more games. Like, what should I write? How do I write it? Like marathon more games. Marathon. Lots of game. Okay, that's what I want. Yeah, see you, Smokey. Thanks for being here. But focus on the base. I already focus on the base, so like, don't even worry. I practice a lot more than you guys see. Like, I play every time I get like I have a little drink. I play because it's like it's my drinky activity. Actually, I play better when I have a little bit of drinky. You know, so I always like forget some drinky, play some bass. You know, so it's not like it's taking time out of drawing because I'm not even drawing. I'm just playing I'm playing the bass anyways. I just don't do the streams. Like, I don't stream it enough. You know, I do it all the time. No, I do it all the time. That's why I've gotten so much better, like, since the last time you saw me play, because I play it, like, a lot. Like, because I like it a lot. So it's just, you know, it's not gonna take out of the drawing. Like, I want to draw, but it's, I like drawing. I always draw, but it's not something that is, like, I want to get better at drawing, but it's not something that I'm, like, actively gonna enjoy as much. I enjoy drawing. But lately, I've been, like, I've been wandering eyes for other hobbies, you know? I love hobbies. I love crafts. I love so many things. It's, like, oh, hard to pick one thing, you know? Yes. Right? I think it's pretty fair. I want to play marathon, more games. I want to... Actually, I don't really have lots of dreams, do I? I literally think about it, I'm like, wait, I don't think I have, like, I don't know if I actually have a lot of things that I, like... I'm really happy. That's the plaque, just so you know. Like, I don't think I have a lot of... I want to make lots of people happy. I want to reach... Oh, reach... reach more people. Like-minded people. Like-minded people. Reach more like-minded people. Yes. Sorry, this is like fucking messy. Expectations tempered with the goals. You think so? I don't know what that means. I use Clip Studio Paint. The Clip Studio Paint. The Clip Studio. Yeah, I'm pretty chill actually. I'm pretty happy. So, post, and improve base. I'm writing worse and worse. Oh, I know. Have lots of people love Daisy. I think that's the main one. Love. See ya, Tony. Thanks for hanging out. You drop off. Have a good rest of the stream. Yeah, thank you. Base. Base tuber. B the base. It's too fat. Base tuber. It's hard to write it down because it's noise based. Base tuber. Daisy. I want to play a lot of retro. Let's much love from Finland. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate ya. I don't have a cello. I don't know if I'd ever play cello on stream. Maybe cello? No, this is too much of a dream right now. This is not my dream right now. But maybe one day. Yeah. This feels like a very far thing. I don't know if I want to pick that up again. It's not something I'm like super. I want to like play more modern stuff, so it's not super. Ultra Kill's really good. It's one of my favorite games actually. I have a lot of favorite games, but Ultra Kill's really good. It's just hard sometimes. What do I want to do? I don't know. I think I'm good. Base tuber Daisy to base god. I think that's all. Grow. Plant to flower to queen. Can't see it, but that's what it says. I'll make it smaller. There's Z to queen to like I don't know. To I don't know. I don't know after. I don't know what I want to do really. Actually, I don't know if I have that many dreams, to be honest. Be happy. Happy and confident. Maybe like the world? Take over the world? Love. I don't know. Do my best. Do my best. Okay. What do you think? I think this is good. Like, I don't think I have that many dreams. I guess my dreams, these are more dreams related to like streaming. I'm really content in a lot of the things in my life. So a lot of the things that I will want are like these things, you know? Oh yeah, dancing. Oh, I already know my dream will become true, so... I already know my dream will come true, so I do not worry about that. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Which is really quite a great thing, isn't it? Oh wait. I want to be on a big stage. That's a good one. Be on a big stage. Perform in any way, singing, dancing, or perform. Is it preform? Perform? Preform? No, perform. Big stage. Oh, lots of I think lots of people love me is lots of Fandelions. I gotta make myself smaller now. Solo? I don't know. I don't need a solo. Honestly, solo is cool, but it's not my dream. Like, I'm okay to be in a unit, you know, or like performing with other people. Solo is good. I've had times where in my idol career I did solos. It was just a vibe. A solo live is some people's dream. I would love a solo live, but it's not my dream. Like, it'd be cool, but it's not something like I need, you know, to like fulfill me. Maybe in the future I'll feel differently, but at the moment, like, I like performing with... I think it's more fun when you see everybody dancing together, you know? I think solos are a little boring to watch, actually, sometimes. I guess solo as in, like, a Daisy show, that would be kind of cool. But, like, that's a little bit... I'm too anxious for that. Like, that's cool, but it's really kind of anxiety, you know? I'm not... like, I'm cool, but I'm not cool enough yet. But it'd be cool. I'm not... like, not open to the possibility, you know? I don't know how to... Maybe like this? Reach like-minded people. Marathon lots of games. Perform on a big stage. Oh, I gotta use the yellow for this one actually. I'll use yellow, Stratocaster, guitar. Let me erase this one. Sorry if the music is a little repetitive. What color should this one be? Maybe purple. I have to repeat some colors, so you can use different like tones. Be happy should be like orange. Orange is a happy color. Confident and do my best. This one should be like this blue. Brainstorm, thank you for the 10 super chat, or super special chat. Thank you, super chat. I gotta go to sleep. Thanks for the stream, Daisy. You and families have a great day. You too. Thank you so much. Good night, buddy. Suika game music. That's the music that makes people go crazy. And then I use like this magenta. What do you think? I think this is good. Good goals. I think this one should be like this. This one should be green. Or like some kind of green color. Because my base is green. It's not a green, but maybe I use different colors. No, I use green. There's a lot of green, yellow, red, orange, yellow, blue, purple. This is red, maybe just like a really pink color. It was already kind of pink, but this time. And then, oh, this one is important. This one should be yellow. I'm yellow. Have lots of people love Daisy. Yeah. And then this can be like a rainbow or something. Ugh, stinky rainbow color. No, it's ugly. No, it's yellow. And then, yeah. All of my dreams, I manifest now. It's time to manifest this. Yeah, I wanna keep growing. But there's no space anymore. But you guys get it. It says lots of people love Daisy, so, you know. I wanna be recognized for my hard work. Maybe I should write that. It's okay, it's fine. Everybody gets the gist. You guys hear me. I wanna be recognized for my effort and my earnestness and my good girlness. Cause I'm a good fucking girl, okay, man? I'm a good girl. I deserve good things, okay? I'm a good girl. I deserve good things, and that's what I'm manifesting for myself. I have been very, you know, I think that I am at my best today. And I'll continue to be improving each and every day. But I know that I deserve good things. I deserve people that feel the same way, that they deserve good things. Because I am not shit I'm cool as fuck, okay? It's not just because, like, oh yeah, like, the tweet and stuff. Like, don't even think about the tweet, you know? That's like, it's just people on Twitter. Like, people will like anything on Twitter. All I like is Chikawa stuff. You post Chikawa, there's that one person, I don't even know whether they just post Chikawa stuff, and I just like it. This Chikawa, I like. You know, some people post cute girl playing the bass guitar, they're like, doesn't mean I'm good. But it doesn't mean I'm bad. It means it's just everything. Everything I've done in my life, I've worked so goddamn hard to. I've done this kind of thing, but I've always like maintained like working hard in my hobbies, working hard at work, working hard to improve the things that I love in terms of art, in terms of like dancing and singing, and like you guys don't even know. I used to cannot sing. I cannot sing in front of people. Okay, like I joined May Cafe, and I said if I'm gonna be asked to sing, I'm out of here. Because I'm not singing in front of nobody, you know? Because I have a phobia of singing in front of people. I had that when I was a kid, and I was like, I'm never gonna sing in front of people. That's never gonna happen. And like, I've come so far from then, and then I've come so far from today, and I still have so many like, you know, still have moments of like self-doubt and stuff, but I deserve it, okay? I deserve it. I've tried so hard, and there's a lot of people who get a lot of things, and like that, like I don't think people don't deserve it, but it's like I've worked hard too, and I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm not saying I deserve it today, but I hope that as I keep streaming consistently here, same time, same place, you know, keep trying to like push myself for like collabs, push myself socially and things that I feel uncomfortable with, that I sometimes don't wanna do. Sometimes I feel scared to do. Like, I couldn't message people, I couldn't go on VC, I couldn't sing in front of people, I couldn't do a lot of things for a long time. And like, I've grown a lot in the last 5 years. I've grown a lot in the last 10 years. The last 5 years, my adventure and my time as a VTuber, I think I am only gonna improve, and I want to see people. I want to get to improve with everybody. I want everybody to see that despite anything, that you can do it. I want to be loved for my heart. I want to be seen for my hard work and my earnestness and my genuinity and my like honest passion for this kind of this hobby, this place, this like lovely thing that has like saved my life, that has changed everything about who I could have become because of like my whole journey. Like, my journey began like 7-8 years ago in terms of like my life is completely different because of this like path I started to take. And I think like it's only taken me so many years, and it might seem like, oh, it's like, okay, you might have only seen a little snippet. I've learned it's easy to see other people and like envy or compare yourself to people who have it better than you, but you will never see the iceberg. And I have the iceberg as well, and we all do. The iceberg where it's like you only see the top of like when you're like, you know, the iceberg is like a piece of ice in the water, and you only see the top part of everybody, where it's like the iceberg can be really, really big underneath where it's like there is so much down there. So it's like that people will never see. You just see that little part that peeks out, but that deep part is like all the work that I have put in, that you have put in to be here today, to be like the person that you are today. We are all deserving of all these things, you know? So I want to manifest it because I want you guys to know what I want. I don't want to keep saying like, oh yeah, I want to be small. Like, it's okay to be small. It's okay if people don't see me, because like it's more comfortable to be like I'm invisible, and like it's okay to be invisible. You know, like I don't want to be invisible. I want people to see me and love me, because I want to do this for as long as I can. I want to make people's lives better and make people happy, and I want to share my joy about life, even though life is a shit ass place, that I want to like give you guys the joy and the happiness every single day, that like you gotta stay alive. You gotta like do your best. You gotta do your best every day. But so people out here in this world love you for who you are, and I love you for who you are. I love the world for who they are. I love every single person for who they are, even when they're like flawed people, because like that's what people deserve. Because we live in we're grown up with so many flaws and so many issues and so many responsibilities as we're supposed to take on. You can't like blame people for why people are the way they are. But I want to do my best. I want to feel like my effort is like going towards, you know, the things that I want to achieve. When I get, you know, when you do better in these kind of places, you get more opportunities, and it's like a hard pill to swallow when, like, you know, if you're like gonna stay in your hole, if you don't like reach out to people, or you don't like change yourself, or like do things that make you uncomfortable, or like make people know what like you really want, you might never get there, because like you're trying to like intentionally keep yourself small. And like I do that a lot, and I probably will like get back to like doing that again. Like I don't think I'm gonna stay this confident from now on forever, you know? But like when I do have that lack of confidence time, I think I'm much better about like picking myself back up and believing that these are the things that I want to do. These are things that I want to, if anything, I want to make your guys' life happier and better. You know, I want to nurture the community that we have and have something special in this space. Hi. I want to stand out, and I want to be an idol. I want to perform. I want to do lots of cool things with lots of cool people. Hi. And with you. Have confidence. Hi. I've always said I'm confident in having low confidence. And I still am confident in having low confidence. But I am like, I don't want to have low confidence anymore. Like there are times where now I used to like sometimes need to like vent about like things that I feel, the insecurities I have in my heart. But like I think venting is good sometimes, but like I'm trying not even give it any mind anymore. Like sometimes it's just so like, okay, you're just being a crazy guy, and I'm just talking for myself. I'm just being a crazy guy, you know. I don't deserve to feel like shit anymore. I deserve to know my worth. Know that even if like I've come so far anyway, so I see all the things that I've done today, and I'm already proud of myself. I don't need all of this to like know that I'm like the bitch. I'm the bitch. I'm cool, okay? I know I'm cool, okay? I know. I don't need a hit tweet, or like I don't need like, you know, it's like those things where I feel cool. It's not just because of that, but I do feel a little cooler. Like I'm like if you guys support that, I'll feel pretty cool. Like I feel pretty cool, you know. I'm like, ooh, I feel so cool. Everything's so cool. But like it's pretty cool. But it's like things like finishing the game in three streams. When I felt like I was gonna finish it realistically in 5, and then clutching the final boss right before the collab, like, and then getting into VC right on time. And it was just because we were like setting up and having some tech issues that we like, you know, kind of like extended up. But I made it right on fucking time, because and then if I wasn't gonna beat that boss, I wouldn't have beat it. Like there's no way if I didn't beat that boss the first time that we would have had enough time to like I would have had to be like, oh, I'm late, like I'm gonna be like late, you know. So I was just like, wow, that was so fucking cool. And then I was like, I'm so cool. Like, that was so cool, you know? And there are times where I do things where I'm like, I want to appreciate the thing. I guess in my big dreams, I want to write, like, a big thing where my dream is... I want to celebrate how cool I am sometimes. I know it sounds really kind of big-headed, and it's very hard for me to say those things, because in my heart, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm not really cool. I'm a really small guy. I'm just a little guy. Like, I'm just a little flower. I don't know. I'm just like a, you know. But like, when I beat Quap, that was pretty fucking cool. Okay, like those things are cool. Like I find that cool. Not everybody will think that cool. I thought that was cool. I thought I was like, damn, I'm so fucking cool. You know, like that's so cool. Like I learned another bass song, and then like I can play it like at least kind of alright. I'm like, damn, that's so fucking cool. Like I would like draw something and I'm like, wow, it looks so good. I'm like, well, like I did some sketches, and like maybe they're not the best sketches, but I draw them on stream, and I get really like nervous drawing on stream. So it's like I drew some pretty nice, cute stuff, you know? Like it's not like really like good, they were just like little sketches. But like I thought they were alright. I didn't like hate them, you know? So I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. Like that's pretty cool. Like there's a lot of things I think I've done that's pretty fucking cool. And I wanna like be I don't wanna not have low confidence anymore. I'm over it. I'm over it, you know? I want to, like, post things and, like, even if, like, people are not really, you know, it's okay if, like, it's not super popular. I just want to know, like, I just want to put that out there. I just want people to be like, you know, the people who get it, you know? I'm just a chill guy, and I'm a chill guy, and I'm always gonna be a chill guy, you know? I'm a bass player. Bass players are chill, you know? I'm a low instrument, quiet. Like, I'm not a good, like, I want to be a guitar player, but, like, I'm always gonna love the bass more than the guitar. Sorry, guitar. Like, you're always gonna be second rate, because the bass is just too, it's bass. It's a bass. Like, it sounds, I like the sound better. I like slapping. I picked to play the bass first for a reason, you know? Like, I like those low instruments. I'm a guy that I don't want to be a soloist or, like, sing in front of people. I sing in a chorus. I sit kind of in the middle in the back in orchestra. Like, I play the bass guitar. Like, I am not trying to, like, be that guy, you know? Like, I'm not trying to be the lead singer. I'm not trying to be the lead guitarist. And I'm not, you know, it's not, like, my vibe. I'm not, like, the vibe where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna, like, post on social media and be, like, super popular and, like, have all these friends, because it's just not me. But that's okay, because I think there's gonna be a lot of people who get that, too. And, like, I don't have confidence because I'm just a different kind of guy. So, like, I'm just telling myself, like, I want to be confident. Okay, I know it sounds kind of crazy, because I feel a little scared, because I know I might fall into some ditches, you know, on my process. You know, life is not perfect. You never know what's gonna come next. You know, let's say, like, you know, I have to, like, have more health things, and then, like, things kind of, you know, take a turn and stuff. I don't want it to, like, I don't want you guys to, like, see this and then, like, be disappointed if, like, I don't. But, like, I want to make it known that this is my goal now. I was always like, it's okay if it's not okay. I'm getting older too. They're like, oh, Daisy Hag. Okay, I'm not, like, okay, I will be honest. I wouldn't, okay, like, I'm on the older side of things, okay? I'm on the older side of things. I guess that's all I can really say, you know? Like, I'm not old, though, you know? It's just because people think, you know, people like when you hit 30-year-old, which is, like, weird. I'm like, it's weird over here. Like, being VTuber is weird. But it's weird. But, there's a lot of young people, too. I'm on the older side of things, but I'm not old. I still have a lot in me. And even then, my family, they are full of life. Like, they are people who are, like, you know, very youthful. So I think I'll be youthful forever. Because I'm not even worried about that. I think I have a lot of time to achieve the things I want to achieve. But I just want to, like, I don't want to nerf myself. Or, like, I want to try. Even if my trying is not the best and I get shy and stuff, I still want to make it known that your support means, like, the whole everything to me. Like, you guys have been coming to my streams and, like, talking with me and, like, engaging with me, and I don't know, I've been, like, feeling really, not like, it's not why I was so confident, you know, but it's definitely changes my life. Like, I feel like I'm doing something right. There's a long time in my life I felt like I was just never doing anything right in terms of, like, online content creation. Like, I think I'm good in some things, but online stuff, it is a learning curve for me. I don't like social media. I'm not good at, like, being consistent about those things. It actually took me a long time to even learn to be consistent about this, you know, like, streaming. Like, it's very hard for me to, before it was like, I do something for, like, a few days and I'm, like, want to fucking vomit, and then I don't have, like, the strength because I didn't practice those things. Like, I wasn't raised to, like, learn to be consistent about stuff. I wasn't, like, didn't practice those things. It was, like, every day is a different day. And so, like, that day might be a shit day, you know? So it's, like, I've practiced that a lot. I just want to achieve my be the best I can be. And, like, know that I tried my best, you know? If one day, you know, I'm just like, okay, I have a family, because, you know, my eggs, you know, you maybe, you know, like, go to a new chapter in your life or something, that I manifested. At least I told my fans, I told people who love me, I told everybody, this is what I want right now. I think that's okay. Okay, sorry to be, like, annoying. Hopefully I wasn't annoying. I am an capable of both guitar and bass, but I think I'm a better bassist. I think I've always been support coded. Yeah, support coded! I'm even a medic main in TF2. I feel that, Sydney. Thank you for your super chat. I So get that, support coded is such a good like way of putting it. I am like support coded to the max, you know? Maybe like even DPS, because DPS is almost like less pressure. Like DPS is kind of like, you know, there's like 3 of you or 2 of you or 4 of you, you know? So it's like, you know, if you kind of, you know, mess up the calls and mess up your like rotation, say in like raids or whatever game you're playing. I'm thinking about like Final Fantasy 14. And nobody's really gonna, you know, nobody's gonna really do anything, because it's like you're just a DPS guy, you know, you're just the DPS guy. I'm just like DPS guy, you know, like even like support coded is like support can be a lot of pressure too, you know. But I feel the same. I think I'm also like I like to play that's why I'm in Final Fantasy 14 I'm a summoner scholar main, because it's like if I want to be support, like it's the one class in Final Fantasy 14, which is like MMORPG, where there's like there's raids and stuff in that game, where you can be a medic class and you can be a DPS class. So like that was my first one, and the one that like I got most used to because it was my first one, and I was like, well, like, no, I'm not gonna tank, guys. Like, I don't want to, like, you know, I'm not a. I learned how to tank and stuff, but I don't play it. It's one of the least played jobs because, you know, a lot of pressure. But it's fun. I like playing tank as like a Lalafell because it's really fun, because it's very cute and silly. But I'm very like, I'll play DPS and hide in the back, you know, and then like get good on my own. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just yapping now. But hopefully. What do you guys think? Do you think my dreams are dumb? Hopefully not. I don't know. I'm having anxiety now. I'm bochi actually. I feel like I'm gonna throw up now. It's very hard to like. I do all these like things, or like dancing and singing and these hobbies, and hope that one day like somebody will see that like, you know, I'm like worthy of like their people's attention, or I'm worthy of having that kind of love, you know. So I really like resonate with like with her a lot. It's like kind of crazy, to be honest. Like I think I picked up the bass guitar for like, I wouldn't say it's like solely the same reason, but it is like kind of it's not like that wasn't a reason, right? Like that I just want to like be in a band, and I want to, because the bass is freaking cool, but it's also like gives you a chance to feel like you're good at something and like be a part of something. And like, I don't know, I like picking up skills because I think chronically I have a lot of like lack of self-confidence. So like when I'm better at stuff, or like I have like this skill or that skill, I have this like a shred of maybe I'm not the worst, even though like I think it's just stuff that like I'm learning to let go of. The lack of self-confidence, the self-confidence thing is something I'm like learning to know that like I'm allowed to be confident, and it doesn't make me a show-off, and it doesn't make me a bad person. Like I'm allowed to give myself the space to like appreciate the things that I have accomplished, you know. And but you can still be like humble and like kind and to other people, and like mindful and courteous and empathetic towards everybody, but still like having confidence in like what you bring to the table too. So I'm trying my best, and I think this month we streamed a lot this month. I don't know, the month is almost over, but it's actually, we still have 1 more week. But since I came back to YouTube after like really just being like the health scare and thing, I think it kind of changed a little bit of my outlook, but also I kind of, your guys' extra support has like kept me confident. So like when you guys come to my streams, I just wish you guys, I know you guys know, but I just hope you guys will always remember that like even if you guys are lurking, or like you guys are feel like you're not as significant, that like you really mean a lot to me. And like I really truly, to the bottom of my heart, appreciate your support, because this is like, I wouldn't like go through all this like pain and suffering for like something that didn't mean something to me that I want to achieve, right? Like, there's a lot of times in this journey I was like, I'm out of here. I'm done. You know, I'm done. I'm not worth it. Like, I can't do it. Like, a lot of unlucky things and a lot of like seeing my own like, when you're on the internet, you kind of like see all your flaws under a microscope, and it's like a little unhealthy sometimes, and sometimes you gotta be strong through it, you know, where you're like, you see other people who are like better than you at certain things, or you, and like I have a lot of envy, and like a lot of like like, I'm not that guy. I'm not like those people. I can't do that. Like, I was telling myself, I can't do that. I can't do this. It's really hard. Like, it's really hard, and a lot of things are hard. But it's like, I'm really trying to push through it. So I just appreciate you guys' support, and I hope you guys will keep supporting me. Ah! Thank you. Hi. Yeah, I feel very like, I have more self-confidence outside of the internet. Because I think on the internet, it's like, a lot of the things that I feel insecure about are like put under a microscope that I have to look at, that I have to feel about, or like have these meetings and you work in a corporation and then you want to do well, and you know, like other people, you know, you don't want to be like, you know, you have a lot of, you know, it's a lot of pressure, you know, sometimes a lot of pressure, and you don't want to let people down, you don't want to let yourself down, and you feel like you're letting yourself down. It's like a lot of mental, you know, and sometimes it's like, you know, you have those days or those months where, like, you know, sometimes it's, like, not as, you know, the algorithm changes, or, like, you know, maybe some Fandelions are, like, getting back to work, and then, like, you know, it's just, like, it's the holidays, and then it's, like, maybe, like, you know, things are a little bit on the downswing, and then you're, like, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? You know? And, like, I think I've learned to, like, not fall in like that trap where I'm like, oh my god, it's me, they hate me, everybody hates me. But like, I am prone to thinking like that. It's very fucking, it took me a long time to not think that way, and I still think that way sometimes, you know. I'm a very insecure person that like feels like I need, like, when you don't have that when you grow up, I think there's a part of you that is chasing that feeling like that I'm good, you know, like someone needs to prove to me that I'm good. But the world, I think, could show me that they love me, and you know, you have like 1 billion hit tweets and everybody loves me and everybody says I'm the best bass player and I become the best bass player, but it's like everybody can tell you the same thing, but you have to believe it yourself. So I'm forcing myself to believe it because I want to believe it and I want to be the best that I can. So I want to manifest it. I want to tell you guys what I want, and even if it makes me a fucking dumbass, because maybe I cannot like reach my goals, maybe I'll never hit 10k, maybe I'll never get 100. 100k is crazy, so I'm not mad at myself if I never. That's a little bit like, I don't know about that, but it's like, how about if I don't do the things that I want to do? I'm not gonna fucking hate myself, I'm not gonna feel bad for myself, but it is really hard to like put it out there in the world and then have people like judge you sometimes, where they're like, oh yeah, you know, once I'm in Hannah, always I'm in Hannah, you're just gonna always be, you're always gonna fucking be that person, you know. I'm not gonna be that person. I'm Yellow Sunshine Girl, and I'm gonna make everybody happy, and I'm gonna make myself happy, and I'm gonna like get good, you know. Like, I'm gonna heal myself. I heal all of the bullshit of all the like the way that I think, you know, the toxic way that I thought, because I never had somebody to like tell me you're good, you're this, you're that. Only I told people like, you're shit, you know. Like it's really hard to like get yourself to learn to think differently when you already inherently feel like it's a core belief that you're a shit person and you don't deserve shit, you know. But I deserve stuff, okay? So I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna manifest it, even if it makes me look stupid, okay? Maybe if it looks like stupid, and then the next week I have a crash out, and then I'm not gonna be mad at myself if I have a crash out, because if I have a crash out, I have a crash out, but I'm gonna fucking get back up again, because I always get up, because I care and I believe in it, because I really fucking want this. So I'm just gonna keep fucking going, get better at bass guitar, get better at drawing, get better at performing, and I'm doing my covers, I'm doing as much as I can in my ability, okay? And if I can't do everything, I can't do anything, but I can do everything I can now, okay? Like, you know, some days I'm gonna have to rest, and some days I'm tired, but yesterday I was tired, and other days I have to take the day off, but God be damned, you know, I'm in a really, really good situation in my life, and if I cannot, like, get out of this, if I can't do it now, I can never do it, you know? Like, okay, don't say that. I think that's kind of negative, but I think it's like I have all the building blocks. Like, I don't I'm so much better set up than I was before. I'm like so much more stable than I was before. Before it's like you do these artistic things, but you're also like, oh my god, like, oh my god, my family, they're like doing this and that, and like all these like emotional things. Like, oh my god, like, you know, like family and people's emotion and mental illness, and then worrying about like people, like the people that are supposed to care and love for you not understanding you, and then feeling like nobody understands you, then you hate where you live because you have no fucking money, and I can't fucking live in a clean place because I don't have freaking energy to clean, and like I don't have nice furniture, so I don't give crap about my place because I'm like a squatter right now, because like everywhere I live was like a squatting place. It's not my home. I never had a home until today, you know, not today, until this place with my little bunk bed and my little, like, you know, it's like I live so it's like there's a lot of excuses. They're like, it's not excuses, but it's a lot of like reasons why I feel as much as I tried, I could never be the best that I could be because there was so much other stuff. But today I feel like I have I have like 1 or 2 excuses. Like there's no excuse, you know, like it's like if this is what I really want, then I can put the effort into like wanting it. So I'm just manifesting it today. Okay! Sorry to be crazy! I feel like I'm a crazy guy right now, but I'm just like, you guys have been so loving and caring towards me the last like month. I don't want it to end, and I want to make it known that I don't want it to end. Like I wanted to make it known that I have really big dreams and your support means a lot, and like we all can do this together, and like I hope that in some way I can pay you back in the future, or like do something where like I can like give back to like everything that you've all like done for me, even if it's just like your time and your views and stuff. I'm just like really grateful because I'm just really grateful for today. That's all. I'm really grateful in general. It's not because of the dumb tweet. It was just happened to be like, you know, like the time, because I'm manifesting. Okay, I think maybe it's like the good positive manifestation energy, you know, not to be like a kook and a quack, but like I feel like I've been like lately. I mean, it's not like I'm burning myself, it's just like a yeah, like this is like I gotta like, you know, like Super Saiyan, you know, not Super Saiyan. I'm not Super Saiyan yet, you know, I'm not Super Saiyan yet, but I'm definitely like, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, it's like when you're ready to like shed that part of yourself, you're ready, and I've been ready for a long time, but like I feel like I like am able to do the things that I like see myself have wanted to do for a long time. So I've been making, I think like old me would be very proud of myself today, and like I'm proud of myself today, and I want to keep doing well, you know. Yeah, Daisy Boo. Yes. But yeah, but in the pursuit of like growing and stuff, I hope you guys know that you guys are my #1 priority. Like I think it's very important to remember where you come from, and I don't ever want you guys to feel like, oh yeah, yay, you guys are here. Okay, I'll forget about you. Because I'm gonna focus on all the new people because I need to grow and I need all these like numbers, because that's like not what is important to me. Like I just want to keep improving, you know, like I just want to keep making a really big happy family where everybody feels loved and we can make friends, and like we can all like, you know, take like group picture, and then you guys like meet friends, and then maybe like, you know, 2 people meet each other, then they like, you know, get married or something, like Fandelions. That's like don't get like married if you don't want to get married. But you know, like that kind of community where it's like everybody feels included, everybody feels like not judged, everybody feels like they can embrace their own like inner silliness, that like the world is not stressful, no one is judging them, everybody is like okay, like we have love and care for everyone, even if they're like dumb as hell in the chat. We'll just like tell them like you're being dumb as heck and like we can like respectfully like not have those kind of people in the community, but like we still try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I know not everybody deserves it. Some people are just trying to get attention, and like I'm learning to, I think honestly not having mods is like I don't know, I'm a guy that always finds the best in every situation, but like it's taught me how to be more like clear about what I want and what I feel, and like I'm not super good about like certain things and stuff, but I've definitely, I don't know if you guys notice, I'm better about it. I don't know, I tell people, I just get rid of people sometimes, you know, like I'm just be like, don't say that, you know. It's like kind of, I'm not, it's it teaches me to like, even though I've always been someone who gives love to everyone, it's actually kind of fucked up, you know. It's like my family is like that to people that don't deserve it. I've told you guys, you already know the story where they just like, they have homeless people come like live with them, and then they like, these homeless people will like take things from them and then like throw them away and tell them you're the horrible person because this and that, you know. It's just crazy, you know. And it's like not just one time, it's like they like do this thing. I don't know why they are like this. They're like very nice, too nice, and they're nice to everyone. And when people are mean, I was always taught to be like, oh, you know, think about like maybe what they feel, even if they're an asshole, and like they don't deserve any kind of like consideration. But that's something that like I've also learned, and that's something that I impart on my family now, which I think is a good balance. It's a little bit of like a parentification thing, but it's okay. Like I love my family. Like it's like a sister feeling instead of like a mother feeling, but she's more motherly now. But it's just weird. It's a little bit weird. But I love my mom, so I love my family. I do. They're always willing to admit like when they're wrong and stuff, and like learn from things, and that's something that I think is like, that's the only reason why I like have my mental fucking sanity, you know, is because we're always healing and we're all human, and we like love each other and take the time to like understand each other now that we're in a place where everybody can heal, because there was a lot of like toxic energy and toxic people, and she was young and like she was like my age but younger with like a child and all these like things, all these issues and stuff. So it's like I would probably do the same thing because I was a fucking mess when I was that age too. So like I don't blame, like I get it, you know. You can always say you deserve better, but she deserved better too. So I just love my mom and I want her to be happy and stuff, but they're just really nice. So I'm just really nice guy like all the time. Like I don't know, I just think it's like first thought is always like, and I feel a little anxious sometimes saying like I'm a nice guy, because I feel like when nice people say that they're nice, maybe they're not actually nice. But like I don't think I'm as nice as I used to be. Like I mean I'm nice. I think I'm nice, but I do have selfish moments, and I do like, you know, if there's something that I'm not really like, you know. But I always give people at least like, I try to put myself in everybody's shoes, you know, and like you just never know. On the internet, some people are just like literally like grow up and they're just like really not socialized, you know, and people sometimes deserve a little bit of like kindness, you know, or like patience. Like some people are just idiots, and I get that, but then there's some people that are idiots but they just like don't mean to be idiots, you know. Like if you just give them like a little bit of patience and like try to be, I think for me, and not just being nice, but just trying to be like nice but clear about like, oh, maybe something hurt my feelings or something, I'm like not really like vibing with that, or maybe that's like not the vibe. I think that's something I'm learning. I'm still just really like kind of a pushover, but I don't think I'm super pushover, not compared to my family, maybe to like the greater public, but I think I'm chill. Okay, I'm just chill. I just want everybody to be happy, bro. Like I'm just a yellow guy, man. I'm just yellow, happy weed, dandelion, flower, peaceful nature guy, you know. This is everybody like, you know, keep calm, carry on, you know, don't worry, it's not so serious, it's just VTubing, you know. I know it's people's job, so I totally get it, but it's just, you know, life is not meant to be spent stressed the fuck out and sad all the time. So it's like I get it, but it sounds so much easier said than done. I was stressed out and sad all the time too, and I can't help it. So I'm not saying like, oh, just don't be sad, you know. Like I'm just like, I'm at that point. I think everybody can get to that point too when you get older. I think it's like a getting older thing too, where it's like you just are like, huh, I don't got no time for that yet. I don't got no time for that. Like yeah, but I think I'm also privileged, so it's like I'm lucky in a lot of ways. So everybody has their own situation. Some people are just a little silly. So I just want everybody, I want to find lots of people who need that same kind of love in their life, and then like we can all be friends and stuff. Yeah, and then we can inspire each other to like play instrument and draw and do things that make us happy, like crafts and like, you know, whatever makes you happy, like collecting toys and stuff. Joseph, thank you for the 1337. Usta, gotta go back to work. No. Loved hearing your dreams of the future. You can do it all, Daisy. I believe in you always. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you guys. Yeah, hopefully the talk wasn't too much. I hope I'm not annoying. But it's okay. If I'm annoying, well, people can leave if they're annoyed. I'm just being myself, so it's okay if I'm annoying because I am just being myself, alright? It's fine. It's okay, but it's hard for me, right? The ultimate block that keeps us from enjoying more Daisy. I know, the work! I feel so bad! I'm always like, sorry that you guys have to work, and sorry that I stream at such a dookie time for the people in, like, a lot of VTuber watchers. It's like giga dookie time, you know? Dookie time, but it's the best time for me, so I apologize. It's like the best time because usually I either work really early in the morning or I work really late at night, and then also if I like can't sleep, okay, this is like a really big reason too. It's like sometimes I get like these bad sleep episodes. I don't have the best health sometimes. I have like immuno issues and stuff. I won't be able to sleep, and then sometimes I fall into not as much these days, but before too. I found this like is the best time for me because I'm almost always awake at this time. So like there's some times where I can't sleep until the morning, but then if I can't sleep until the morning, like I had a really restless night because I have like a lot of nightmares. Like I think that's just, I don't know what that is. I think it's a trauma thing. Like I have a lot of like nightmares every night. Like I have nightmares that keep me up, and like I have like I just like have really bad sleep. Like my sleep is just crap, you know. So like my mom has a lot of nightmares too, like crazy nightmares. So I think it's just my dad also has really bad nightmares, like my biological dad. They both have like night terrors and stuff. So I think it just like is genes as well, like very active brain at night. But they like my dad. I don't know if you guys haven't like heard my dad, my bio dad. Growing up, I would always be really scared to sleep in the same room or like same bed or anywhere close to where he's sleeping because he like legit screams in his sleep. Like I've never met anybody who like screams. Like he like will, and it's not just screaming. It's not like he's scared. He will like cuss people out and stuff. Like it's scary because he'll just like get up randomly and just like cuss people out like with his full volume, you know. And it's like I can't even sleep. Like you knowing that like you're like in Five Nights at Freddy's and like anytime you're gonna like get jump scared is like very hard to sleep. So like that he would sleep like that where he like, and that's like a normal thing. Like it was like I would be scared and it's a normal thing. I don't know how it was like I don't know it. He's also, it's sad. Life is sad. I feel sad because sometimes it's just, you know, people have a hard life or like this and that. They have things. I just love everyone. I love my dad, and even if he wasn't like perfect dad, like I think he still really loves me. I love my mom, even though she's not a perfect mom. No one's perfect. But like, yeah, my mom also has these crazy nightmares where like people get like massacred and stuff. So it's like, I think it just runs in my genes. And then it's also like my history and stuff. So I have that crazy nightmare. That's not really a story, but I'm just saying this time is like the best time for me to stream because even if I can't sleep all night, I can usually, if I can't sleep all night, like the sunlight gets me really tired. So when the sun starts coming up, I get really tired. That I could still like, if I can't sleep and it's like 9 a.m., I could still sleep till like 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, and that's like 6 hours. And then I can still have an energy to do a really long stream. But if I sleep in the nighttime and then wake up in the daytime, then I have time to like do work. Or I just have a really extra long sleep because sometimes I like really like sleep for a little bit of a longer time. So like this time has just always been like the time that is like the easiest for me to catch. So like in terms of like my own schedule and my sleep schedule, I found the most success with like right now. So like I don't want to change it, but I know that it is like not the most convenient for everybody, but I appreciate you guys finding the time to like turn on the stream and like come and say hi to me, even though, you know, it might not be the most convenient. Okay, hopefully my stream is not too annoying. Are you guys still alive? Hello? Oh, you guys alive? I wonder if there's anything that could help with nightmares. I don't know, because I definitely do stuff that is like supposed to like kind of suppress nightmares, but like, yeah, that just makes the nightmares honestly worse when I don't do the thing that I do to like kind of suppress the nightmares. So it's like I have either normal nightmares or like insane nightmares that are like super. I remember once I had like a nightmare. I have like nightmares, certain nightmares that I remember. One recurring one where I get like squished by like a factory squish thing, you know? It's kind of like, I don't know if you played Stanley Parable, but it's kind of like, it's like but it's from like top. But it was before playing that. It was like when I was a kid, and then I had this for like maybe 5 years, a recurring nightmare where it was like a dark, rusty, really scary place, and all you can really see is like and like the fucking thing is like coming down, and then it's like gonna squish you. I also had a nightmare where the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Do you guys remember Walt? He's like the big red guy. He looks like kind of like a sock. In that show, it's about like imaginary friends that get like abandoned. It's not really like a part of the story, but basically I had a dream when I was younger. It was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and then we like had this like thing that was, I don't know, I don't really remember all the dream. I just remember specifically the time we were on a boat, and then Walt's legs got like chopped off in the blades of the boat. So like that's like a really like, that's one that I really remember. There's one I remember, it was like I was getting chased and there's like gas chambers or something, and then like they were killing people, and then my family was like lining up to this like gas chamber, and like I don't even know if I can say that. I mean, I think it's just a thing, you know? And they were like lining up, and I was like, no, don't go in there because you're gonna die. But then they wouldn't like listen, and they were just like walking over there into their freaking deaths. And then that was the one where people were chasing me because I was like, they just like went in there. So I was like, do I either go in there or I die, or like I run away? So I ran away, and then like these people were chasing me, and this is the first time. I only remember this one specifically because it was very scary, and also remember it because this is the first time I learned how to wake up from my own dream, and I've learned this technique right in that dream, and I never lost it since. Is like I have to like close my eyes in my dream. These people are chasing me, but there's this like small realization that this is not real, and so like I feel like there's just a feeling that there's these people chasing you because you're in the dream, so you know they're chasing you, but there's this like small part in your brain that knows it's like a dream or something. So I like, not maybe it's like I didn't know if I knew I was in a dream, but it was like so scary to the point where I didn't even have like flight. I had fawn. I just freeze. No, it's freeze. At the freeze moment where I was just like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna freaking get caught because I can't run anymore. I'm freaking terrified. I can't run. I'm terrified, you know? So then I like duck and close my eyes, like fetal position, like a little like, you know, like a ball. I go into a ball and close my eyes. And then like I get like, I'm really scared because like they're gonna grab me. But like there's this part where I'm like, maybe they won't grab me because it's like, I don't know. Your brain is fucking weird in dreams. And then like nobody grabbed me. And then I was like, okay, like I must be like in, like I'm supposed to like experience something, but I need to get out of it. So like it's really weird, but this is how I wake up from my nightmares, and it's helped me a lot since then. Is that I close my eyes. It's really weird because your eyes are already closed, but in your dreams your eyes are open. You close your eyes in your dream and you focus really, really hard on opening your eyes. So like so both of my eyes are closed now. My real life eyes and my like dream self eyes. And then I like focus my whole being to opening my eyes. Okay, like this is very hard though, because sometimes like I'll open them, but like then I have these like, it's like sleep paralysis. Like I'll open my eyes, but it's like I'm frozen, or I open my eyes and I like go right back to sleep because you know your body's like so tired still. like still dreaming and still like trying to force you to go back to the sleep. So like it's like a a gasping for air type of thing. Like like I'm trying to get up, you know, I'm trying to get up, but then I keep waking up, and there's moments where I wake up and maybe I'll be up for like a few seconds, but then like, oh, it's like pushing me back in the dream, back in the nightmare. So then I have to like just keep doing it until like one of them sticks, and that's how I wake up from my nightmares, and that's helped me a lot. But I have like nightmares where like there's one where it's like my mom and my best friend, and we were in the airport, and these people were coming, and then we like ran into like the tarmac or whatever they call where like you go, not like in the plane, but you know, like where the runway kind of, you know, like in those movies where like sometimes, like, you know, sometimes you go up the you know, like the presidents and stuff, they like go in the plane on like the runway and they do a little thing. And then I went to the thing, and then one of my mom's friend, there was like a guy that was gonna chop off her arm and stuff, you know, and it's like very realistic. Like he was like there and like gonna chop off her arm, and like he was chopping off her arm, and she was like having blood curdling screams and stuff. Like those are the kind of nightmares. There's one where I was like, I don't know why I remember it's like Polly Pockets or something, but I had my dogs and my mom, and we were in a small house, one of the small houses I used to live in, and then it caught on fire, and then everybody's burning alive, and I had to go back inside to get my dog, but like they were like everybody's being into like burned corpses and stuff. So like those are the kind of nightmares that I have. They're pretty freaking crazy. But there's one dream. I have night dreams too. I have a lot of nightmares too where I'm in school, and like I've changed schools a lot, so I think this is why too. I'm in a school that I remember. I always know which one it is, but it looks different, and I don't know where my schedule is, and I don't know what class I'm supposed to go into, and then I like wander around, and sometimes I'm like make it to a class, and sometimes I don't, and I'll make it to a class, and then they'll be like, oh, we have a test, and then I'll have this like very recognizable feeling that I did not study, and I have no idea what this test is about, because I've never been in this school. This is a dream, and this is not my reality. So I'm like there like, what the fuck is this test about? What the fuck am I doing? And I'm like having this really nervous feeling. I have this really nervous feeling a lot, and I think it comes from real life, where I think that I'm going to fail and I'm not going to graduate high school, because that was my real reality, where it's like I didn't have a lot of like parental supervision in high school. Nobody gave a crap if I was gonna graduate or not, you know. So but I wanted to graduate because like for myself, right? Like that is what, you know, that's what you're supposed to do, you know. You don't want to forget, you know, I really like, you know, I don't want to like not be able to get a job at McDonald's or something, so I gotta get this freaking thing, you know. But I also didn't like grow up in an environment where I studied and like did my homework. Like I only did my homework, I was so tired. I did like extracurriculars more, like I danced and like did musical and stuff, and those things were like art and like those kind of things. Those things were like what was important to me, and hang out with my friends and stuff. So I never did my homework, and I have to always do my homework in the morning, and then like scratch it down really fast, and like I just fumbled high school like crazy. Like I can't believe I just like I got passed with like pretty alright grades, but I think that was a little bit of a scam. But also like I have that dream often where I'm in a new school, or I'm in a school that I know it is, but it looks different because it's like maybe they like renovated or like things have passed. And then like I cannot finish. I don't know what the hell is happening. And then I'm like, and then they're like, oh, take out your books and stuff, and I don't have a pencil. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what class I'm in. And I look at my backpack and I don't know where everything is, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck is happening right now? I'm gonna fucking fail, and I'm not gonna graduate. I'm not gonna graduate. And then that one's not as bad. That one's just a little bit freaky, but like it's not like, you know, people are getting murdered or something like that. Like gruesome stuff. I have like dreams where I get like chased by police. Oh, there's one where I was going trick-or-treating or something, and there were like different houses, and then they were like beating up a plushie in like the hallway, and then I had to like find a way out. There's a lot of times where in my dreams, like I have really good dreams too, where like I'll go shopping and then I'll get to like pick up stuff and I'll fly. Okay, the flying dreams are crazy. Do you guys have you ever played Mario Kart Wii? Mario Kart Wii has this like train level. I think it's Rainbow Road, but like the golden one. where it's like there's a train that like flies in the background. I had a specific dream where I like flew next to that train, and that was like it's like a memory, you know? It's fucked up. I don't know what's real and what's not, man. My brain's messed the heck, you know? But I know it's not real. You fly, but it's so vivid, like where it was like Polar Express vibes, but it's like the Mario Kart train in the sky. And I'm flying next to the train and I can like see like the windows and stuff. And then there's dreams where I like fly over the city and then I like find like a night market. I remember when I found a night market and they have all these really cute kawaii things like plushies and squishies and all the toys that you could ever want. And then I would be like, ooh, you know, I don't know what I want to pick. And then I pick all the things that I want to buy and then I wake up and I'm like, no! Because it's like, no! And I was like, maybe if I wake up, I'll still have them. Always think that. But that's not the truth either. I had a dream once, my grandma's house has like a skylight. I remember seeing the skylight and then having a dream a few days or like the day after that felt like I literally went to heaven. You know, it was like ethereal and bright and in the sun, and it felt like I was walking on like those like iridescent crystals, and it was like feeling like I was in heaven or something. It was crazy. I remember that dream was pretty crazy because I like told my family about it because I was young and I was like, I think I went to heaven, you know. And then I have a lot of those. There's one dream specifically. I was like in a cave with my family and it was very peaceful, and we were on like a kayak and we were on like a vacation, and then it was like in a dark cave, and then we like opened up into this like, you know what you see in like the vacation videos where it's like mountains, big like, I don't know what country has those kind of like really nice nature landscapes, but it's like a river with like the most blue water, sparkling blue water on the most beautiful day, and like the rocks are like both like parallel to the side of us, so like we're going down this like river that's like very peaceful and sunny, and like the mountains are so high and it's like lush and beautiful, and like I can see it to this day, you know. And I have dreams where I'm like, I feel like I met like my past self, and like I'm like, you know, talking to, there's one dream I specifically remember where I was like escaping something or something, and then I met these people that were telling me like, oh, when you like pass away, or like it's okay, like you'll always like live on, I don't know, some cracked out shit, you know, some like stuff that makes you turn into a crazy person. And like these people were like, it was like a sense of really big peace. So like I have some dreams where like very peaceful too, but they're just very vivid, like where these people were like my people that like passed away in my life, and then like people that I don't really know but like felt a lot of sense of calm, and they would tell me like, you know, you don't have to be like feel stressed or feel afraid or these kind, like, you know, these like seasons of feelings of peacefulness, you know. A lot of dreams, I have one where it's like in my dream world I have like a mall, this giant ass mall, and I've got stuck in this mall many times, and a lot of my dreams I can't walk very fast. Like there are dreams where like there's many dreams I'm in this mall, and it's a combination of all the malls like I've experienced in my life, which is weird. And then there's this house. I remember specifically I had this time where I had this house where it was like I really thought that this was a house, like my house. And I would go back to this house in my multiple different dreams where I knew where this house was and what the road directions were, because I know, like, I can think about it now and I could draw it out, like, what my, like, dream world looked like. It was like a mall, and the mall had a subway system, and I always went on the wrong line, which is weird. But, like, then I finally, after a few times, like, having these kind of dreams, I, like, knew how to get around. And this mall connects, like, my bio dad's home to, like, my home to like my whole, it's like my whole universe, but like combined. But it's like a mall, but in the mall there's also an airport, and there's also a subway station, and then you can take the subway all the way to like the other side of the world. It doesn't super make sense, but it makes sense in my world, you know. And there's different lines, and yeah, that's yeah. And then I get lost a lot. I have a lot of dreams in this mall where I park somewhere and then I don't know where I parked, and then I walk around this mall at night, like daytime, nighttime. It's like almost closing, and then it closes, and I get out there, but then I don't know where my car is, and I walk like for circles. But then I also feel like I'm walking in tar, like. Yeah, so I don't know. My dreams are kind of crazy. Today I was just talking about my dreams because we're talking about dreams, but I'm talking about my dreams, and now I'm talking about my dreams because it's a dreams. But it's like, bro, it's a little bit crazy. I tell you, my sleep is a little you know. I have a lot of like my dreams almost are like parallel to like my real existence, and I know that sounds like really cracked out stuff. I know like this is reality. But when I'm there, there's like a whole universe, and I have like sometimes I'm not in that universe, but like I think a lot in my dreams. Like when I am in my dreams, I like feel really logically. Like I still think the way that I think in real life. Like I'll think about like, oh, you know, what if I do certain things, like what the repercussion would be. Like I don't really act mostly on instinct. I act like how I would act, you know, with my brain. So I'm thinking in my dream like, oh, like, you know, these things or that thing, or like taking from my own experience and this and that, but I still don't have like the full. It's like, it's just weird. Okay, my dreams are messed up. So I have really messed up sleep sometimes, because some days I like sleep really long, or some days I don't sleep at all, and then I have these dreams that are very tiring. So then I don't feel like I really slept because I'm so tired. Because I feel like I was awake the whole time, because I remember the whole thing. I did all this and I did that, and I flew. And there's times where like I remember I was on like a cruise. I remember, oh yeah, there are times where I've been on a plane and the plane was crashing. You know, like that's crazy. The plane was crashing, but then I didn't die. But then we had to like parkour out of the plane. It was crazy. I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything. That's literally just how my dreams are. I know, and people, like my friends and my family and stuff, tell me that I should like write in a dream journal, but I can't be bothered to like write it down. I just remember it. Like, you know? Like, some of them I don't remember all of them, but I remember a lot of my dreams. Like, I remember a lot of those, like, weird. And there are times where I try to like write it down on Notes app, but it's not like, it's like not intelligible. It's just like random. I remember I wrote one. It was like dad, and then some mishmash, and then like this and that. It was just like random stuff. So it's like very hard for me like write my dreams down. Okay, because I already remember them. I remember one of my first dreams when I was younger was when I was like, I don't even know if it's a dream or a memory, but I was like watching The Lion King with my mom, and I was with my dad, which I don't have a lot of memories of me as my bio dad, like living overseas, because they split up when I was younger, but like I could remember stuff still, like right when you start remembering stuff. I don't even know if this is a real dream. I think I had a blanket with me with my mom, and we were like sitting on the window, like the doorstep, and like looking out on the stars. That's my first dream. I also don't know if it's like a dream or a reality. Maybe I should ask my mom, but I kind of think it was a dream, but also it could have been real, and just because it's so long ago, might have been like my first ever memory. I don't know if it was my first memory or my first dream, but it's something. Yeah, it's really weird, but I have really like crazy dreams. Yeah, I think a lot of things that I go through influence my dreams too, and some things that I think that I like get over, they come back in my dreams, but like I act differently. I have some like stuff about like my stepfather and some like stuff. I don't want to like always bring up like silly serious stuff. It's not serious. I'm just talking about my dreams, okay? It was just like it was something like about the past, like just how it was. Like I felt like I was like put back to like the time when I was like 11 or something, and it was really just a shit time, since like I was like in the age of like 10 to like 20. It was like a shit time, like a giga shit time, you know? Like there were good moments, but oh god, it was like, this is not normal. People don't live like this. And I had a dream very recently this month where I was in that place, like that spot that felt like it was very, you know, this is like I'm living it again, you know? But I like was me. And like this time it was different, because I said like, oh, I can like move out. I can like do what like I now have like a life now, you know? I have a job and I have a thing, and I don't need to stay here, you know? it's interesting because it's like I would have never known what I would have. You know, when you're a kid, you can't choose if you're gonna stay or leave. You know, you're gonna fucking stay even if it's a bad situation, right? But it was like, but like in my dream, I like chose to stay still. Like even when it was hard and I knew like I could leave, I chose to stay because like I really love my family. You know, like I want to see us be a happy family. Unfortunately, it didn't really turn out like that way, but like it was interesting to see what I would do because you would never really know what you would do, you know, and you don't really think about it. Sometimes you think about, yeah, you know, when you're like, you know, not sober, because I'm like sober, it sounds like crazy, but like when you're like in reality, you'd be like, nah, I would have left. Like now that I'm an adult, if I was put in the same situation, I would be like, fuck you guys, you know, like I'm not gonna stand, you know, this kind of like, you know, like chaotic kind of lifestyle, right? I just want some peace. Peace is very important to me now. But it was interesting to see that been put in that situation where my brain really believes that I'm like back there, but also my brain really knows and believes that like I have what I have today. Like I have like my stream stuff, I have my work stuff, I have my home, and like I don't need to fucking stay anymore. You know, I've healed a lot from like that stuff, right? That I would still have chose to stay. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's very like interesting. Armchair psychologist kind of bullshit. You know, you're like it's like how does it make you feel? I just thought it was interesting though. So my dreams are kind of like that, you know. There's sometimes I have those things that are like I wake up and I like I'm sad, and then I wake up and I cry, and I'm like, but I think it all is like in the pursuit of healing, you know, my brain. I think I'm pretty much like good. I think I still have like remnants, and I think like you can get rid of those things, you know, but I don't want anybody to feel bad or nothing. I never share these things to make anybody feel bad or feel like I'm talking about things like repetitively. So like if I'm always like annoying, I apologize. It's just like I don't know what else to really talk about sometimes, because that was kind of all I like had. But like, and then now I don't do a lot. I don't have a lot of energy sometimes, so I don't like do a lot of stuff. But if I do stuff, I like to share with you guys and stuff, like casual stuff, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys don't wake up crying. I hope you guys only have good dreams. I have lots of good dreams. I hope you guys know I have lots of good dreams. Like I have lots of good dreams. I have dreams where like I remember, I had one that kind of freaked me out. I remember I was streaming, and then like for some reason everybody could like see my face or something, and then I was like really freaked out. But then I realized that I closed the stream just in time so nobody saw and stuff. I don't know, I was like really had those dreams. So then I had dreams. I remember I had a dream where I was at the Fandelions, and you guys were like Fandelions incarnate, and then we were like going to an amusement park, and then we went to all the rides. And usually I'm really afraid of like the big roller coasters and stuff, but this time I was like feeling really like secure and excited. So like we went on all the coasters and like got all these merchies, and it was really fun because it was like everybody having fun, like a big happy family. It was very happy. Spaghetti, I love spaghetti. What kind of spaghetti? I like ground beef with sausage, Italian sausage. It was really fun. Yeah, I think I have more like not as crazy dreams, but I still sometimes have some crazy dreams. And even if it's like not deep, I still have like dreams that are like, oh, so mentally tiring. Like, I don't know, maybe I'd like, I don't know, like I'm being I know I'm in like a world where I'm a sign spinner, and I have to like work all day to be a sign spinner, and I'm so tired of being a sign spinner. And it's hard. But I have to do my job, and I want to do my job well, but it's hot outside, and maybe I'm just like kind of overheating in my sleep or something. And then I'm so tired because I was being a sign spinner all day, and then I have to wake up, and then I don't feel refreshed because I was a sign spinner all day, all night. Oh, I assume you haven't had nightmares of stalkers too. Surprisingly, I haven't had a lot of stalker nightmares, to be honest. I guess I'm lucky in that way. I don't think I've had a lot of stalker nightmares. I have murderers and like torturers and those kind of nightmares. People chasing me and stuff. But I don't ever really have anybody like some person. I think there was one a recurring person that kind of like was following me. It was like a girl, but like it was like very, very minor. Like it was like 2 dreams and then it never happened again, and that was a long time ago, like when I was a kid. So I don't think I really have those kind of nightmares actually. Don't think about it. Yeah, I can't think about it too much. I always have dreams about things that are very like insignificant towards the day, you know? Like you don't think about it, and then it will like pop up randomly, you know, where it's like I gave it like 2 seconds of my brain mind time, you know. It's like, oh, I picked up this cup, and then I was like, wow, this cup like is so like interesting. I don't know, like I just like was like, oh, I like cleaned this cup or something. I like there's a cup, and I'm like, oh, I cleaned this cup, and then I'll like have a dream about something related to the cup. Like I'll work at like a coffee place or something, or like something deep about this like thing. Hello, Slayerix, welcome. I do not think. I do not think either. But I guess I think a lot. Actually, never mind. I think. Howdy! Howdy! But yeah, thanks for listening to me about all my crazy dreams. You guys have crazy dreams too. Hopefully not. Hopefully you guys just sleep. And just like, I think there is stuff that you can do to like not have less crazy dreams. But what I've tried hasn't ever really helped much. So it's like, I think it's just... I don't know, whatever. It's all cool for me. It's kind of like an adventure too, you know? It's like kind of cool that I get to have these really cool memories too that I like don't really get to, like that one with like the mountains and the river and like the heaven one, and the one where I'm flying mountains up and down and up and down. And there's one I remember I was on like there's so many times where I like live in a really cool place, like a giant tree house that has all these lights, and then it's like a cool ass freaking, you know, like the kind of places you see in like, you know, you make it Minecraft or something, you know? I remember one where I was like with my cousins or something, and I lived on like this pirate ship, and it was like a giant pirate ship that was just like a pirate ship in the woods or something. It was like a pirate ship in the woods, and it was kind of like torn down, but it was like really cool. I don't know, those kind of things you don't really get to experience that in real life. It's like real life VR, like full immersion VR. I feel like my dreams are kind of like, you don't choose what game you're gonna pick, but some of them are pretty cool, you know? Like the one where I'm flying with like the Mario Kart Rainbow Road train, that one was really freaking cool. Like some of them were like the night market one where I was like flying over the city, and then I like found a night market, and it was like a really cool night market. Those ones are cool too. So I had some really cool dreams. So I take the good with the bad, but like it feels very real. I feel like I'm like talking about my hallucinations, you know? I'm like, I have these hallucinations and I feel like they're real. I know they're not real, but like they feel real, and like the image in my mind is like so clear. Fear before dream would be awesome, right? Have you ever been scared and had nightmares by scary images found in movies or games as a kid? Yeah, I remember the first time I got jump scared on the internet. It was like not the road one. Do you remember there's like one video on the internet? It was like a road, and it was like a car commercial, and like it's like the car is driving on the road, and it's kind of like a far shot. Yeah, and then they're like, ah! There's like a ghost guy. That one, I've had nightmares about that one. I think that was one of my first jump scares. I remember because I was in like elementary school or something, and I remember the first time I learned about optical illusions, and I was like so interested in optical illusions because they are so cool. Remember the first one I saw was like, it was like a cow, but it like looked like splotches, but it's once you see it you can't unsee it. And like my teacher was like teaching us about these optical illusions, and I was like, wow, this is the first time I've experienced these optical illusions, so flipping cool. And so I like looked up all these like optical illusions and stuff. I don't remember what grade it was in. I think it was like later elementary school, and you know, I think it's like elementary school, not late elementary school, mid elementary school, like grade 2, 3, you know, that age, grade 2, I think. It's like I don't know. But I was like, wow, these opticals are so so cool. And I have to like look up all these things about these optical illusions because there's so much out there. Like the ones where like, oh, this circle is actually the same size as this circle, but just because all the circles around it are like really small, so that circle looks really big. You know, like I was like so interested. So I like looked up all these things about optical illusions, and it like showed me a jump scare because you know you're on the internet and like you know they're kind of trying to freaking it's a wild west out here. So I was like looking at all these things, and then I was like, wow, these are so cool. And I remember I got super scared and I cried and I ran to my mom. I was like, ah! It was like the first time I got jump scared. I know it was scary. It's really funny though, to be honest. But yeah, I've had nightmares about those kind of things. It's a subtle ghost, and get close to the screen with my— yeah, I know! They're like, oh, do you see it? And you're like, whoa, what's that? You know, and you're just like a dumb young kid. So you're like, I don't know what that is. You never like experienced that, you know? So you're like, what's going on? What are they trying to see? I don't see it. You freak yourself out on the internet. Sorry, I keep getting frozen. But yeah, then you freak yourself out on the internet, and then you like never trust anything again. And then you're like scared forever to see a jump scare like that, because those ones are kind of freaky. Like, they're kind of freaky. Yeah, the car goes behind the trees. Yeah, Shugo, exactly that one. Ah, that one freaked me out so bad. I saw it recently. I know I keep saying TikTok, but I've been watching more TikTok. It's not so great, but there's some good stuff on there. Okay, some people on TikTok are really freaking funny. Okay, they're really freaking funny. And there's some good recipes and good suggestions for like things to like experience in life and good advice, and I feel like I learn a lot about myself, and like, you know, it's not so bad, but it's kind of bad, but it's not so bad. It's kind of bad. It's not so bad, but it's kind of bad. I saw that they were still showing this video to the kiddos. I was like, bro. That's why I think when the kids these days, I don't maybe not these days, but like Gen Z and millennials and Gen Xers are a little bit like closer in that, where it's kind of like grow up on the same kind of stuff, you know? Like maybe it's a different era of stuff, but it's like, you know, the internet, the start of the internet, or early internet vibes, or any whatever the social media is at the time, whatever freaking thing it is, still showing that freaking video to the kids these days. That's crazy. The Exorcist Child was very popular jump scare back there. Yeah, it's The Exorcist. Yeah, that one. I don't like those. I don't like the jump scares, and I got scared. I didn't want to look up optical illusions again. Because it's like there's all those optical illusions where look really close, you know? Milk carton, because I couldn't see the cow when I was in kindergarten. I don't know if it was a milk carton. I just remember it was a picture, and it was like a bunch of blotches, and it was like supposed to be a cow. And our teacher was showing us, and we were all sitting around like looking at it, and nobody could see it until someone saw it. And then I was like, no, I can't say it! I can't say it! And everybody's like, oh, so there's some people that are like, oh, I see it! But then you're like, no, I want to see it, but I don't see it! Yeah, passing on the tradition's so messed up. But yeah, that's all about my dreams. I hope you guys had a little bit fun chatting about that. Hopefully I wasn't annoying. I mean, it's okay if I was annoying. I don't think I'm annoying, you know? But I have social anxiety, and I always feel maybe I'm a little annoying, especially if I like repeat any stories and stuff. But I know not everybody can make every single stream, so it's okay to repeat yourself. So whatever. Okay, I only have so many stories, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just a girl. I'm a very young, spry sapling, you know? I only have so many experiences. So when the guy, please understand. But yeah, I hope you guys can relate to a little bit of the things that I want to achieve, and like, yeah, the dreams, look at the real things. No, the things I want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna keep enjoying and doing my best, but today I'm gonna enjoy my weekend, and tomorrow I'll do my schedule, because I have my weeks planned already, but like I usually like look it over and change some things around, and there's a lot of collabs next week. I believe there's like a big, I almost said idol, but ChromaSHIFT collab, and then Primary is having a collab. Oh, today I'll be visiting Miss Lala. I almost forgot. I was like telling myself, don't forget. Lala's birthday is today, so she's having a Totsumachi. Actually, she might be streaming now. We should rate her if she is on YouTube. So it's her birthday, so we should send her some love. Yeah, but thank you for listening to me and supporting me and like being nice to me and letting me be like, I'm gonna do what I need to do and stuff. I'm gonna keep trying my best to improve and be like the best that I can be. But I won't pressure myself if I let myself down here and there. So hopefully you guys will support me in my my goals to achieve more things in the future. Netta, thank you for the membership. It means a lot. Yeah, she should be streaming for a while. Yes. Thank you, Fossil, for the 25 Usta as well. I'm so glad you guys are all here. Love you. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Oh, we'll have for sure a base stream next Saturday as well. On the weekend. Same time. I think maybe that's alright. And then a membership stream on Sunday, and I'll be working on some membership upload this week. Some collabs and stuff, so I might focus on more collabs and doing my solo streams. But I'll try to get as much solo streams in as I can, because I really like to focus on chatting with you guys, you know? Basin. Okay, let's raid Miss Lala today. Let's let her know. Happy birthday! Lala? Oh my god, I looked up Lala and there's a big girl with a big butt. My freaking... yeah. Lala Anthony is making waves on social media after posing a captivating swimsuit footage that caught the attention of her 15 million Instagram followers. I'm good. I just put Lala right there. In the mean too. Like big booty. Big booty lady. It's her birthday! I love Miss Lala. I hope I can spend more time with her. Coming up and stuff. Yeah, it's her birthday! So make sure you guys send the support though. Here's the raid message. And yeah, hopefully you guys had some fun chatting today. Hopefully I tried my best though. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I'll see you guys for sure tomorrow. I just don't know what it is, but the room will be up when it's up, but it's the same time, you know, same time. So I'll see you guys at the time. Bye! Because I don't have anything planned tomorrow. I might have a meeting, but everything is good. Okie dokie, artichoke. I'll see you all later. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys continue to nurture your heart. This is me, DaisyDaLion, DaisyDaLion. Hopefully I got to pollinate your day full of sunshine and good vibes. Thank you for listening to me, nurturing my heart as well. It means a lot to me. Hi. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye. I gotta have my anxiety shaking now. I don't know how to do it. I forgot. Which one did I pick? Was it this one? I stippled. Oh, I don't know. That's not that. Particles? I forgot already. I did it like a second ago. It's like buzz. Fake low FPS. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. You're connected with DaisyDaLion. Whoa. Boy. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. See you later. Hi.